From our family to yours, we promise the best quality in our Scott Farm sweet potato products.
Whether served as healthy wedges or crunchy chips, we take pride in serving our community and our country.
Locally grown and hand-picked, our chips provide the perfect choice for your game day snack.
Whether hitting a home run or cheering on the sidelines, our products ensure a healthy snack nearly everyone will enjoy.
You're always safe at home with Scott Farm.
Hey Tobs fans, Doug Page along with here at historic Fleming Stadium as it's Christmas in July and Bang for Your Buck Sunday here at the ballpark, Sunday, July 15th. I'd like to thank our sponsors, Thomas Law and Janet Lake State Farm Insurance Agent. Also, give you a team update here, courtesy of Emerger Arthur, Thomas Law, and Green Light Ben Fazo comes into play tonight with an 11-game hitting streak for the Tobs. He extended that hitting streak last night at Edenton. Also, the Tobs have started the second half 7-2 and currently in first place in the CPL North Division. Give you a little look at the last two games for the Tobs. Friday night, the Tobs dropping a 13-12 decision at Fayetteville. That came in 11 innings. And then on Saturday night, last night, the Tobs dropping a 10-6 decision at Edenton. As the Tobs have lost their last two, but going to try to get back into the winning ways tonight here against the Wilmington Sharks. Again, that game starts at 6, gates open at 5. Here at historic Fleming Stadium, Christmas in July, along with Bang for Your Buck Sunday. I'd like to thank our game day sponsors, Thomas Law and Janet Lake State Farm Insurance Agent. Also give you the Emergent Ortho injury report. No injuries to speak of for the Tobs as things are going good, rolling along here in the second half of the 2018 Coastal Plain League season. Hope to see you out at the ballpark tonight. Tobs roll.
Now batting, wearing number 30 from Davidson, Ward Coleman.
And welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. Doug Page along with you. Sorry there, we had some audio difficulties as we are underway here in the top of the first inning. As a ball here is going to be hit past Matt McCourt out at shortstop. And so the Wilmington Sharks will have a pair of runners on here. And the top of the first inning is that was Ward Coleman, who picked up the single through the left side. Mason Streeter was hit by a pitch with 2 outs in the inning. Dylan Ward getting the start for the Wilson Tobs. He was able to get Carricker to fly out and then Angeli to ground out to third. So that'll bring up the center fielder, as it'll be Ben Lospoluto. Where's jersey number 6? Lospoluto on the season batting 162. And he is 12 for 74 at the plate, 10 runs scored. 3 doubles, 2 home runs, 6 RBIs. Runners will take their leads from first and second, as this one is fouled out of play first base side. So Dylan Ward making his first start of the season for the Wilson Tobs, the junior right-hander from Barton College out of Laurinburg, North Carolina. Tobs coming in with a record of 7-2 here in the second half. The Sharks a 5-4 record. The Tobs, the top team in the CPL North Division right now. The Sharks, the top team in the CPL East Division. As the pitch here is going to miss. Count 2 balls and a strike to Ben Lospoluto. He has runners on first and second with 2 away here in the top of the first. Christmas in July and Bang for Your Buck Sunday here tonight at historic Fleming Stadium. Here's the effort from Ward. That misses inside. The count is now 3-1. And the Sharks looking to try to load the bases up here with 2 outs in the inning. Ward will take a look back to second and delivers the pitch. That one's skied in the air. Christopher going to give it a look. Can he get to it? And he does. Nice job by Shamoy Christopher as it gets to it just before it hits the netting. And so the Tobs will strand runners on first and second, following the 2-out hit batter and single from Streeter and Coleman. And we will go here to the bottom half of the first inning here in Wilson, North Carolina. Give you a look here at some of the upcoming home games and promotions for the Tobs, as the Tobs will host the Peninsula Pilots on Tuesday, July 17th, 7 p.m. first pitch, as it'll be Tobs All You Can Eat Tuesday, courtesy of DeBayou. Then on Thursday, July 19th, the Edenton Steamers here, as it'll be Throwback Thursday, along with Military and Local Heroes Appreciation Night, as there'll be free admission for veterans, discounted tickets for active military, police, firefighters, EMS, and 911 telecommunicators. And we'll also have our Guns N' Noses charity softball game here at historic Fleming Stadium. And then on Saturday, July 21st, the Peninsula Pilots are here, 7 p.m. first pitch, and it'll be Whirligig night at the ballpark. As the Tobs get set here to bat in the bottom of the first inning, again leading the CPL North Division, 7-2 mark, had a 7-game winning streak to start the second half. That was snapped on Friday night with a 13-12 loss at Fayetteville. Tobs then lost last night 10-6 against Edenton. There's Peninsula in second with a 6-3 mark. They won the first half. Then you have Martinsville at 6-6 and Edenton at 4-6. They won each of their last 3 outings here in the second half. As the Tobs will send Matt McCourt, Carson Freeman, and Kevin McGowan to the plate here in the bottom of the first inning against the left-handed starter Landon Wright for the Wilmington Sharks. And for Landon Wright, 6'1", 185 pounds, a freshman from Queens University out of Leland, North Carolina. We'll go through his warm-up tosses here. And the numbers on the season for Wright. This will be his 3rd start of the season, as he is 1-0, 8 1/3 innings worked. He's given up 5 hits, 2 runs, one of those earned. 5 strikeouts, 4 walks, a 1.08 ERA, and a 5.40 strikeout per 9 ratio. As the Sharks are ready to go. And Matt McCourt will get set to step up out of Mount Aloysius. McCourt on the season, taking a look at his numbers, batting .314. This will be his 9th game. He is 11 for 35 at the plate, 4 doubles, 7 runs scored, 1 home run, 5 RBIs. Has struck out 10 times while working a pair of walks, has been hit 3 times, and also 3 for 3 in the stolen base category. So the first pitch here from the left-hander right is going to be a called strike. Our umpires for the contest here tonight, Chad Westlake and Jared Molman. The catcher, Varga, will go through the signs, and this one is going to be off of McCourt. He'll head down to first, and for Matt McCourt, that will be the 4th time that he's been hit by a pitch, and it's a leadoff base runner for the Tobs. We saw Wilmington where the batter hit in the top of the first inning. That was Mason Streeter. So now that'll bring up Carson Freeman, the right fielder from East Stroudsburg. For Freeman on the season, batting .209, 19 for 91 at the plate, 17 runs scored, 5 doubles, 2 home runs, 15 RBIs, 35 strikeouts, 11 walks. They throw over here to check the runner. On the base paths this year, McCourt 3 for 3 in stolen bases. The Tobs as a team 55 for 72. Freeman ready to go here in the left-handed batter's box. And that one going to miss up in the zone. So nice take there by Freeman. The Wilmington Sharks, coached by Tyler Jackson. Tobs, coached by Brian Hill, assisted by Jim Leggett and Colin Brinkley. Here's the offering. That one misses up, and the count now 2-0. Give you a look here defensively for the Sharks through the outfield. Lyles in left, Los Paludo in center, Carricker in right through the infield. Streeter is at third. Angeli is at short. Over at second is Hoyle. And then at first is Coleman with Varga behind the plate. This one up and in. And the count now 3-0. And then Trent Alley, the designated hitter for the Wilmington Sharks. 5-4 here in the second half. A game ahead of Moorhead City, who sits at 4-5. Also, Holly Springs goes 4-5. The 3-0 pitch is way inside, and that'll be a walk. So the Tobs have back-to-back runners here to start the inning. As for Carson Freeman heading down to first, that'll be his 12th walk that he's worked this season. And so that'll bring up Kevin McGowan, the third baseman today out of LaSalle. McGowan on the season, batting .271. This is his 29th game. 29 for 107, 11 runs scored, 7 doubles, 2 home runs, 18 RBIs. Here's those 18 RBIs lead the Tobs. McGowan has also struck out 20 times, worked 9 walks, been hit by 2 pitches. Nobody out here for the Tobs. Bottom of the first, runners at first and second. A hit batter and a walk. Here's the pitch. That one is up and in. As McGowan taking some time here. He shared a word or two there with the home plate umpire. The catcher, Varga, will go out and have a chat with his pitcher, and that'll also bring a mound visit as well. I'd like to thank our exclusive partners of Wilson Tobs Baseball, Thomas Law Attorneys, Greenlight, and Emerge Ortho. Also like to send a shout out to French West Vaughan, NC My Train, and Travel Easy as 123. And with it being Christmas in July and Bang for Your Buck Sunday, I'd like to thank our game day sponsors, Thomas Law, and State Farm Insurance Agent, Jan Lake. As the Tobs returning home after a pair of games on the road, the Tobs will be on the road tomorrow night as they'll make the trip to Hampton, Virginia to take on the Peninsula Pilots, and then they'll host the Peninsula Pilots here at Stuart Fleming Stadium on Tuesday night. 7 o'clock first pitch. So the Sharks had a pair of runners in the top of the first, but they were 2 out base runners. Tobs have a pair of runners here, but nobody out. And the count 1-0 to the left-handed swinging third baseman Kevin McGowan. And this one is going to be a called strike. Look to be up in the zone. Just one other game going on in the Coastal Plain League tonight. It's Fayetteville and Holly Springs. That game being played in Holly Springs. That's scoreless in the bottom of the third inning. The 1-1 pitch is swung on a high chopper to first. They'll throw down to second. Do they get the out? They don't. Everybody's safe. The high throw from the first baseman, Coleman, pulled the shortstop, Angeli, off the bag. And so an E3 as McGowan will reach, and the bases are loaded for Brenton Doyle with nobody out. So that'll move McCourt over to third. Freeman is safely at second. And now that'll bring a Brenton Doyle out of Shepherd University. Doyle on the season for the Tobs, batting .308. Waits the first pitch. He swings and fouls it out of play, first base side. Doyle, this is his 34th game, 41 for 133 at the plate, 25 runs scored, 7 doubles, 2 triples, 3 home runs, 16 RBIs, 36 strikeouts to 14 walks. Long look in here for the starter, Landon Wright, the left-hander. Delivers, and that one is swung on, skied in the air, and again will get out of play. Wright, a freshman out of Queens University. As the Royals, they actually just competed in their first season as a baseball program this past year. One of their new sports that they have added, Queens University, Division II institution of the NCAA. Here's the 0-2 pitch, and that's going to miss inside. It gets away from the catcher, but no chance for McCourt to be able to try to come home. Queens University playing in the South Atlantic Conference. For Queens, they played a club schedule this season, just getting things going. Bases loaded for the Tobs here in the bottom of the first inning. They've done so without the benefit of a hit. Trying to take an early lead. Here's the offering. And that one is swung on and missed a high fastball. Brenton Doyle can't make contact with it. And so he will be the first out of the inning, as that'll bring up the designated hitter, Ben Fazo, out of LaSalle.
Now batting, wearing number 19 from LaSalle, Ben Fazo.
Fazo comes in with an 11-game hitting streak. Looking to try to extend that. Gets ready in the right-handed batter's box. Fazo batting .240 on the season. This will be his 31st game, 27th start. The offering is swung on. That one's hit out to left, going back for it, the left fielder, and that one is out of here. A ho-ho-ho home run. And Ben Fazo makes it a 4-0 game. And those runs powered by Greenlight. And that blast courtesy of Beth Helms with our town properties. And that was a no-doubter. And Ben Fazo will get a round of applause here and high fives from teammates. And it's just like that, with one swing of the bat, the Tobs have a 4-0 cushion. So for Ben Fazo, that is his second home run of the season. A grand slam, giving him RBIs 14, 15, 16, and 17. So just like that, he pulls within one of Kevin McGowan to the team lead. So the Tobs, their 19th home run that they've hit as a team, and that'll bring up Caleb Dean. He swings at this one, drives it out to right. Should be playable out there in right field for Carricker. He'll make it just shy of the warning track. And there are 2 away.
Now batting, wearing number 5 from Missouri Baptist, Lou Brooks.
So now stepping in will be Drew Brooks as he swings and misses here at the first pitch. Drew Brooks for the Tobs getting to start at second base today out of Missouri Baptist. For Drew Brooks on the season, batting 152 as he swings and misses here and quickly behind the count 0-2. Brooks playing in his 31st game, his 30th start. 15 for 99 at the plate, 11 runs scored, a triple, a double, home run, 12 RBIs. With 2 away and the base is empty. Landon Wright gets set to deliver, and that one is swung on and missed for strike 3. So a pair of strikeouts in the inning for Landon Wright, but he gives up the grand slam to Ben Fazo as the Tobs have a 4-0 lead here after 1 inning of play. As we'll step aside, and you are watching Wilson Tobs Baseball here on CPLBaseball.tv.
So what makes Mobile Mini the most secure choice for portable storage? It's our all-steel construction, patented tri-cam locking system, and container guard locks that come together to provide the most secure portable storage solution in the business. Our standard containers combine exceptional security with excellent value, utilizing exterior locking bars for access and may require an extra hand. This system is ideal for construction situations where access is infrequent. For even greater ease and convenience, our premium container delivers Mobile Mini's superior security with our easy access design. Doors easily open with one hand, making it ideal for frequent retail or commercial use. Whichever way you go, you can't go wrong. Locking in the superior quality, security, and convenience of Mobile Mini.
From our family to yours, we promise the best quality in our Scott Farm sweet potato products.
Whether served as healthy wedges or crunchy chips, we take pride in serving our community and our country.
Locally grown and hand-picked, our chips provide the perfect choice for your game day snack.
Whether hitting a home run or cheering on the sidelines, our products ensure a healthy snack nearly everyone will enjoy.
You're always safe at home with Scott Farms.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Doug Page along with you here as we get set for the top of the second inning. And Ben Fazo has provided his starter, Dylan Ward, with a 4-0 lead thanks to one swing of the bat against the starter, Landon Wright for Wilmington. For the Tobs, their 19th home run of the season, second of the season for Fazo. Count now here, ball and a strike as we get underway to the designated hitter, Trent Alley. It'll be the 6, 7, and 8 batters, Alley, Lyles, and Varga against Dylan Ward. Did allow a pair of base runners on the top of the first, a hit batter and a single. Drops this one in there for a called strike. Jumps ahead in the count, a ball and 2 strikes. As the top that started at the bottom of the first, McCourt was hit by a pitch. Freeman worked the walk, and then McGowan reaching on an error. Ball here is hit out to right. Looks like it'll be lined up by Freeman, and he makes the catch for the first out. So that'll bring up the left fielder, Noah Lyles. Lyles, who wears jersey number 5, a rising sophomore at UNC Wilmington. 5'11", 180 pounds. On the season for Lyles at the plate. He comes in with a batting average of 179 as he is 10 for 56 at the plate, 7 runs scored, 3 RBIs on the season for him. 17 strikeouts, 9 walks. Here's the 0-1, and that one's going to miss off the outer half. So a righty-lefty matchup here. The catcher, number 8 batter, Michael Varga, is in the on-deck circle. Both teams with 1 hit in this game. And this one is going to skip in front of Shmoy Christopher. Goes all the way to the backstop. Shmoy Christopher had a nice play to end that top of the first inning as Los Boludo popped it up, thought maybe he was going to get on top of the grandstand, but Chamoy Christopher right next to the netting was able to bring it into the glove before it touched the netting. Here's the 2-1. That one swung on, hit out to right center. Freeman reaching over for it. He can't get to it. He is able to keep it in front of him, and that's going to hold Lyles to a single. So nice job, though, by Carson Freeman. Even though he didn't get to it, he was able to keep it in front of him. And so that'll be the second hit of the game for the Sharks. That will bring up the catcher, Michael Varga. Varga will step in. Where's jersey number 0? A rising senior, batting 182. 6 for 33 on the season, 1 run scored, 1 home run, 2 RBIs, 16 strikeouts to 2 walks. Takes the first pitch here up in the zone. For Varga, out of Presbyterian College from Ashford, Connecticut. 6 foot tall, 200 pounds. Dylan Ward here will keep an eye on the runner at first over the shoulder. That's Lyles. The runner goes. The pitch is a ball. The throw is going to be off of Drew Brooks. He couldn't glove it. So that'll be a stolen base for Noah Lyles. And for Lyles, that'll be the 4th stolen base for him. So 4 stolen base has been caught stealing just once. Puts a runner in scoring position with 1 away. Here's the pitch. That one inside was caught. The catcher, Varga. He's ahead in the count now, 3-0. Number 9 batter and the second baseman, Will Hoyle, in the on-deck circle. 1 away here in the top of the second inning. Ward sets on the mound, takes a look back to second. And this one misses inside for ball 4. So that will be the first walk of the game for Dylan Ward. Puts runners on first and second with 1 away.
Now batting, turn number 1 from Duke, Will Hoyle.
So that will bring up the second baseman and a left-handed swinging Will Hoyle. Hoyle on the season batting 163, a rising sophomore. 15 for 92 at the plate, 9 runs scored, 2 doubles. 2 RBIs, 33 strikeouts to 9 walks. Started here by a showing bunt, but pulled the bat back, took a ball. Second on the team in stolen bases, has 10 of them on the year. Second to Ben Anderson, who has 14. 1-0 pitch here from Ward, going to miss away. Ward got the first out on a fly ball to Freeman in right, then a single by Lyles into the right center field gap, followed by a walk. Have put a pair of runners on. Ward will deliver, and that one is going to be a called strike. Count now 2-1. Another game going on in the Coastal Plain League tonight. Fayetteville and Holly Springs still scoreless. They play into the bottom of the 4th inning in Holly Springs. 2-1 pitch on its way, and that one will be high, and the count now 3-1. So the Sharks looking to try to rally and answer the 4-run bottom of the first that the Tobs put together. Thanks to the grand slam off the bat of Ben Faze, who also extended his hitting streak to 12 games. And a strike called here. So the count will be full now to Will Hoyle. Runners now first and second. They'll play in front of the runner at first. Caleb Dean on the edge of the grass. Here's the payoff pitch. That one swung on, skied in the air. Foul territory. Can anybody get to it? And that'll be off the top of the grandstand. Chamoy Christopher gave it a look along with McGowan. So the count will hold at 3-2. Top of the order in the on-deck circle, Aiden Carricker. Flied out to Doyle, his first time up. So a righty-lefty matchup. Runners lead off first and second. Here's the offering. Swung on, skied in the air. This one will be in play. Brooks is settled under it, and he'll make the catch. And there are 2 away as the runners have to hold. Good pitch there by Ward, in on the hands of Hoyle. Back to the top of the order now for Aiden Carricker. As for Carricker, a rising senior at Liberty University out of Thornton, Colorado. 5'10", 190 pounds. That's here with a pair of runners on base for his Wilmington Sharks. Dylan Ward delivers the first pitch of the at-bat, swung on, fouled out of play, first base side. Sharks have had now 4 base runners through the first 2 innings. Left Streeter and Coleman on in the first inning. Lyles and Varga on base here. Here's the 0-1 and a breaking ball called, a strikeout in the outer half. So Ward will jump ahead in the count 0-2. Here's the 0-2. That one swung on, fouled back. Count will hold to 0-2. Here's the 0-2 pitch again, fouled back on the inner half. So the count remains 0-2. This will be the 5th pitch of the at-bat. Runners on first and second, 2 away here for Wilmington, top of the second. The pitch, runners are going, swing and a miss, strike 3. And Edward Jones, Chris Callan strikeout for Dylan Ward as he gets out of the top of the second inning. We go to the bottom of the second. Tobs holding their 4-0 lead. So the 1-out single and walk does not come back to hurt Dylan Ward. And for the Tobs here in the bottom of the second, it'll be their 8, 9, and 1 batters. As it'll be Shamoy Christopher, Jack Duffy, and Matt McCord. As Tobs fans, a reminder that not all that far away, we will have our military appreciation night here at the ballpark. As Thursday, July 19th, join us for Tobs Military and Local Heroes Appreciation Night. As veterans can attend the game for free, while active military, 911 telecommunicators, police, and fire department members will receive discounted tickets. Be sure to come out and show your support for your local heroes. Again, that's on Thursday, July 19th here at historic Fleming Stadium. Hey, Tobs fans, get ready to hit the rails this summer with NC by Train. Hop on board at 12 stations from Charlotte to Raleigh and skip the hassles of parking and traffic while enjoying Wi-Fi, outlets to charge your devices, and spacious seating. Book your travel today by visiting ncbytrain.org. Again, that's ncbytrain.org. Go Connect. Back out here to work the bottom of the second inning will be Landon Wright. Allowed just 1 hit in the bottom of the first inning, but it was a big one. Going over the scoreboard in right field, Ben Fazo giving the Tobs a 4-0 lead. Wright did strike out a pair of batters in the inning, striking out Brenton Doyle and Drew Brooks. Also got a fly ball. So to be the catcher, Shamoy Christopher out of Tennessee Wesleyan to lead things off. For Shamoy Christopher on the year batting 164, as he is 11 for 67 at the plate. 11 runs scored, 3 doubles, 8 RBIs, 26 strikeouts, 16 walks. Also been hit by 3 pitches. As those 16 walks are second on the team to Jacob Nestor, who's no longer the team, had to leave the Tobs this past week due to an injury. So amongst the active players, those 16 walks leading the Tobs. He'll make his way up to the plate.
Leading up to the top, number 11, from Tennessee Wesleyan, Shamoy Christopher.
So Shamoy Christopher will step into the right-handed batter's box. The other day, he told us before the game that really felt more comfortable lately swinging from the left-hand side of the plate, but with the left-hander here, he'll start from the right side. This one almost clipped him at the belt. Count will start off 1-0. Shamoy Christopher, the switch-hitting catcher for the Tobs. See what he can do here from the right side of the plate. The 1-0, going to miss up and away. So the count will go to 2 balls and no strikes. Catcher here will give the signs, and that one not able to be held up by Chamoy Christopher. Good pitch there from Landon Wright. As the catcher Michael Varga able to hold on to it. Now the long look in, and this one will break in for a call strike two. Nice pitch there from Landon Wright. Wright trying to get his third strikeout of the inning, pick up the first out here in the bottom of the second. Here's the offering, and that one will miss well outside. And so the count will be full here, 3-2. Tobs with the 4-0 lead. Here's the payoff pitch. That one is swung on, skied in the air. The shortstop will go back for it. And the catch will be made there by Angela for the first out. So that'll bring up the left fielder, Jack Duffy. So Jack Duffy will step in. Duffy out of Missouri State. So Duffy will step in for Jack Duffy, the left-handed swinging left fielder on the season at the plate. Batting .297. This is his 10th game. Delivered a 2-run home run last night for the Tobs in the losing effort. That was his first home run of the season. 9 RBIs in the season from him. He's 11 for 37 at the plate. 6 runs scored. Does have 2 doubles. 7 strikeouts to 3 walks. Evens the count up here at a ball and a strike as that pitch from Landon Wright had missed. Now he'll get in the left-handed batter's box. And the pitch here swung on. Hit out to center, going back for the center fielder, but there to make the catch will be Los Boludo. And so that will bring up the top of the order here as Matt McCourt will step in. McCourt was hit by a pitch his first time up. He would come around to score on the home run by Fazo. He gets ready here inside the right-handed batter's box. And he can't make contact with the first pitch here, so the count goes to 0-1. 2 away here in the bottom of the second inning. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error for Wilmington. 4 runs, 1 hit, no errors for the Tobs. Here's the offering from Landon Wright, and that one will break over into the left-handed batter's box. So the 1-1 pitch will break outside. So the count, 2 balls and a strike here to Matt McCourt. Tobs trying to see if they get something going here with 2 outs in the bottom of the second inning. Pitch from Wright is going to be outside for a ball. So the count 3-1. McCourt trying to see if he can reach base for the second time tonight. He goes on base a couple times last night for the Tobs. Here's the 3-1 offering, and that one swung on. That one's hit out to left, but that one is going to get foul. As McCourt got a good piece of it, but just too far out in front of it. Trying to see if he could pick up his first home run this season here at historic Fleming Stadium. So that one hopped the wall down the left field line. Now a payoff pitch coming here from Landon Wright. And that one is going to miss for ball 4. And that will be a 2-out base runner for the Tobs. Second time McCourt has been on base tonight. And that'll be the second walk of the game for Landon Wright. So that'll bring up Carson Freeman out of East Stroudsburg. He walked in his first at-bat. As he gets set in the left-handed batter's box. Right, check the runner at first. Here's the pitch. And that one's going to miss for a ball. This is below the knees. Bullpen still quiet for the Wilmington Sharks. Signs given here by the catcher, Varga. And that one swung on a chopper off the glove of the first baseman. The second baseman fields it, and he's able to toss it and get it back to his first baseman. So a 3-4-3 ground out to first as it deflects off of the first baseman Coleman's glove. And then picked up by Hoyle, and Coleman was able to get back to the bag. And the Tobs will strand a runner here in the bottom of the second inning, as we'll go to the third. Tobs with a 4-0 lead, as you're watching Wilson Tobs baseball here on CPLBaseball.tv.
From our family to yours, we promise the best quality in our Scott Farm sweet potato products.
Whether served as healthy wedges or crunchy chips, we take pride in serving our community and our country.
Locally grown and hand-picked, our chips provide the perfect choice for your game day snacks.
Whether hitting a home run or cheering on the sidelines, our products ensure a healthy snack nearly everyone will enjoy.
You're always safe at home with Scott Farms.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Doug Page along with you here as we get set for the top of the third inning. It'll be the 2, 3, and 4 batters for the Wilmington Sharks against Dylan Ward, who has been able to strand a pair of runners on base in each of the first and second innings. So that'll bring up the shortstop, who wears number 7, as it'll be Doug Angeli. Angeli in his first at bat grounded out to McGowan at third. As he takes the first pitch, another nice breaking ball there from Dylan Ward. When Ward has the breaking ball working, he can really get into a rhythm. That was something that kind of eluded him this year during his collegiate season at Barton College. Fastball here going to miss outside. Dylan Ward started his baseball playing career at Wingate University and then transferred to Barton College. Throws a pitch here in the dirt, but they say that the batter Angeli offered at it, so the count will be a ball and 2 strikes. Making his first start of the season for the Tobs. Tobs do have action down in the bullpen. We're looking to get like 3 or 4 innings out of Dylan Ward here in this one. Love to see maybe if they can bring him out for the 5th. Try to see if they can put him in line for a potential win, see how things go. Tobs right now with a 4-0 lead. This one swung on the 2-2, skied in the air. And this one's going to be tracked by Freeman, and he makes the catch as he leaves the feet. The sunglasses come flying off the hat, and that's going to be the first out of the inning. So nice play there for Carson Freeman. Hopefully he didn't get the wind knocked out of him as he left the feet to dive forward. And a nice tip of the cap there by Dylan Ward after the catch was made by his right fielder. So that'll bring up the third baseman, Mason Streeter. Ward hit him the first time up. This one will miss up and away. Sharks have had 2 hits in this game, a single back in the first, a single in the second. And now this one will miss low and away, so the count 2-0. Catcher Shmoy Christopher go through the signs, the pitch, and that'll catch the outer half for a called strike. Nice pitch there by Dylan Ward. And not all that you can do with that one if you're Streeter. And now the 2-1, that's going to break in there for a called strike. So Dylan Ward battles right back into the count. Base is empty, 1 away. Ward, Coleman in the on-deck circle. Here's the 2-2, and that one is fouled into the netting over on the first base side. So one away here in the inning. Tobs on the road tomorrow night, taking on the Peninsula Pilots. And then back home on Tuesday. His pitch here is swung on and missed for strike 3. There's another Edward Jones, Chris Collins strikeout. The second of the game for Dylan Ward. And so there are 2 away, and that'll bring up Ward Coleman, the first baseman. He had a single back in the first inning, was stranded at first base. After the Tobs host the Pilots on Tuesday night, the Tobs will have off on Wednesday. This one swung on, head out to right. Freeman ranging in just a little bit, and you'll make the catch. And that's a 1-2-3. Top of the third inning for Dylan Ward and the Wilson Tobs. As that'll go down as a F9. So for the Tobs, they'll have off on Wednesday, and then they'll be home on Thursday as they'll host the Edenton Steamers. And then the Tobs on Friday will make the trip to Holly Springs as they will take on the Holly Springs Salamanders. That game will start at 7 p.m. And then the Tobs back home on Saturday to host the Peninsula Pilots at 7 p.m. And then on Monday, after having the day off on Sunday, they will travel to Hampton, Virginia to take on the Peninsula Pilots. 7:05 p.m. first pitch. As the Tobs can try to continue their momentum here that they've been able to get in the second half, started out by winning the first 7 games. That came on the heels of a 1-9 finish to the first half. Tobs have dropped each of their last 2 outings against Fayetteville and Edenton, but right now things looking on the positive side to try to get back into the win column. 4 in the bottom of the first off the grand slam from Ben Fazo. So for the Tobs here in the bottom of the third inning, it'll be the 3, 4, and 5 batters, McGowan, Doyle, and Fazo. Against our starter, Landon Wright for the Wilmington Sharks. Responded nicely in the second inning, worked around a 2-out walk to Matt McCourt. Got the ground out from Carson Freeman. So it'll be a lefty-lefty matchup to start off the inning. McGowan reached in the first inning off an error by the first baseman, Coleman. He tried to throw down to second to get Carson Freeman. His throw was high, and it pulled the shortstop, Angeli, off the bag. So that'll bring up McGowan out of LaSalle. He'll take a couple of practice swings here and get set. Tobs have had a base runner on in each of the first 2 innings. Left the bases empty in the first, stranded a runner in first and the second. Pitch here going to miss up and in. As McGowan will look down to his head coach, Brian Hill, to get some signs here. The catcher, Michael Varga, gives the signs to the offering. That misses over into the right-handed batter's box, so good start here to the inning for Kevin McGowan. The other Coastal Plain League game taking place tonight. Fayetteville and Holly Springs. The Salamanders have a 1-0 lead as they go to the top of the 6th inning. This one will miss inside, and the count now 3-0. McGowan has yet to take the baseball bat off of the shoulder. Here comes the 3-0 offering. And that one will be a called strike. McGowan gave a little bit of a lead before he started to head down to first, see if the call would be made. Looking for a pitch that he can handle here off a 3-1. And he's going to take that one for ball 4. And so the Tobs will have a leadoff base runner, 3rd walk of the game for Landon Wright.
Now batting, number 7 from Shepherd University, Doyle.
So that'll bring up Brenton Doyle. He struck out his first time up. That came with the bases loaded and nobody out for the Tobs. See if he can have a better second time around against Landon Wright. Bullpen still quiet for the Sharks. Here's the first pitch. It's swung on. Sky down the right field line. This one looks to be playable, and it will be, as the catch is going to be made by Ward Coleman. So tough out there for Brett Doyle, swinging at the first pitch. So that'll bring up Ben Fazo. See how Landon Wright approaches this second at bat to Ben Fazo. A no-doubter off the bat in his first at bat that emptied the bases. And is how the Tobs have gotten to their 4-0 lead. Still just the lone hit in the game for the Tobs. As this one is going to miss over into the left-handed batter's box. For Landon Wright, he has walked 3 batters. Saw his first baseman commit an error and has hit a batter. Varga gives the signs. Here's the offering. And that one is going to be a called strike. Ryan Hill will go through some signs here for the runner and the batter. McGowan will take his lead over at first. And the pitch, and that one's inside. Nice job, though, by Varga to glove that one and kind of handcuffed him. As that pitch out of the hand of Landon Wright, he looked over the runner McGowan right before he delivered it. And then just yanked it inside. Fazo ahead to count. Caleb Dean in the on-deck circle. One away here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Here's the 2-1. That one misses up and away, and the count now 3-1. See if they give Fazo anything to hit here in this count. Caleb Dean had flied out to the right fielder, Carricker, his first time up. Here's the offering from Wright, and it's swung on and missed by Fazo. Kind of come up with contact there, so the count now full 3-2. Wright trying to avoid walking his 4th batter of the game. Here's the payoff pitch, and it's swung on. Head out to right center. That one going back. The center fielder going back for it. Can he make the catch? He can't make it. It rolls all the way to the wall. They're going to send Fazo and now stop him. He's at second, and they stop McGowan at third. McGowan from first didn't know if that ball was going to be caught because he was off and going in the 3-2. And so McGowan will pull up at third, Fazo at second. So Ben Fazo starts his day out 2 for 2 with a home run and now a double. He has both of Wilson's hits. And this one. And now Caleb Dean, an RBI opportunity here with 1 away. Steps into the right-handed batter's box. For Ben Fazo, that'll be his 6th double of the year. Double number 55 as a team for the Tobs. Runners lead off second and third. Here's the pitch. That one is swung on a chopper. And this one will score the run. And out at first is Dean, but a nice job there by Caleb Dean. Chopping it over the head of the pitcher, Landon Wright. Nice play, though, by the shortstop, Angeli. And the Tobs lead 5-0. And a run powered by Greenlight. So that'll bring up Drew Brooks. With the runner here at third as Ben Fazo advanced on the play as well. Brooks struck out swinging his first time up against Landon Wright. Lefty-lefty matchup. They set up outside. This one comes inside, though. This is for a ball. So Ben Fazo with both of the Tobs hits in this one. A grand slam and a double into the right center field gap. And this one in the dirt. Nice job there by Varga to glove it. Kept it from going to the backstop. Count 2-0 to Drew Brooks. Shamoy Christopher in the on-deck circle. Tobs sent 7 batters to the plate in the first inning. Here's the 2-0, and that one misses, and the count now 3-0. Shamoy Christopher hoping he can get up here in this bottom of the 3rd inning. With a pair of runners on base. Tobs with a run in off the RBI ground out from Caleb Dean. Here's that 3-0 offering, and that one is in there for a called strike. Catches the outer half of the zone. Good take by Drew Brooks. As now he gets ready to go. Chokes up on the end of the bat a little bit. Here's the offering, and that one is up for ball 4. Second walk of the inning issued by Landon Wright. And the Tobs have him on the corners here for Chamoy Christopher.
Now batting, number 11 from Tennessee.
Christopher popped up to the shortstop. Angelia's first time up. See if he can bring in Ben Fazo from third. Second at bat in the right-handed batter's box. First pitch is going to be taken low. That one popped out in front of the catcher, Varga. Drew Brooks had kind of got a pretty big lead out there at first, but he headed back once he realized that it was in front of the catcher, Varga. And Varga's attention was on the runner, Fazo, at third. 2 away here in the bottom of the third inning. Here's the pitch, and that one's going to be taken for a called strike. So my Christopher couldn't do anything with that one. Ben Fazo, the 1-out double. Brooks, a 2-out walk. And now they have Brooks here. And the throw, Brooks going to try to get in the rundown. And will he get back to first? And they'll say he's out. Drew Brooks not able to get back. Nice job there by Landon Wright. He was able to throw over. And they had Brooks going. So the Tobs get a run here in the bottom of the third inning. Strand a runner on base. And they'll have the 8-9-1 batters when they come up in the bottom of the fourth. We'll send this one to a timeout as you are watching Wilson Tobs Baseball here on CPLBaseball.tv.
From our family to yours, we promise the best quality in our Scott Farm sweet potato products.
Whether served as healthy wedges or crunchy chips, we take pride in serving our community and our country.
Locally grown and hand-picked, our chips provide the perfect choice for your game day snack.
Whether hitting a home run or cheering on the sidelines, our products ensure a healthy snack nearly everyone will enjoy.
You're always safe at home with Scott Farms.
A chance to give back to the community. It's a special day.
I just had the opportunity to help a mother and her 3 children move into a home.
So Mobile Mini is actually more than just the leader in secure storage and office rentals. We are a community player.
Giving back is one of Mobile Mini's core values. It's something that's ingrained in us.
I take pride in knowing that my efforts in the community is helping to make someone's life better.
Wilson is leading, showing that you can build a vibrant place in a small town.
One thing Wilson's really focused on is becoming a center of innovation.
We are creating an innovation zone in our downtown, which will be the epicenter for our community of inclusive innovation.
And when you have people all over the world to come to Wilson and talk about how did you guys do this? What did you do?
People in Wilson are really excited about what's happening here.
Well, what's at stake for Wilson is its economic future.
Wilson has the courage and the vision to control its own destiny.
Wilson is the leader and will be the leader for this new fiber age that we have, and we're excited about it.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Doug Page along with you here as we get set for the top of the fourth inning. New pitcher on for the Tobs. As Farm Bureau Insurance agent Lori Thomas has made the call to the bullpen. Agent Lori Thomas always there for you when called upon. As the reliever will be number 15, Ryan Troutman, out of Lander University. First pitch here from him will miss up in the zone as he will face the 5, 6, and 7 batters, Los Peludo, Alley, and Lyles. So he takes over for Dylan Ward, who worked through 3 innings in his first start of the season for the Tobs. Nice finish for him, working a 1-2-3 third inning. Finished with a pair of strikeouts, didn't give up a pair of hits. Worked a batter, hit a batter. But the Tobs a 5-0 lead. This pitch here from Troutman will miss up in the zone. So the count now 3-0. Troutman trying to avoid walking the leadoff batter, but he will. 4 pitches. And so that will bring up the designated hitter, Trent Alley. So that'll bring up the designated hitter, flied out to the right fielder, Carson Freeman, his first time up.
26 from Furman, Trent Alley.
So the count here, 1-0. And now a strike delivered here by Ryan Troutman. Good fastball there, right down the middle of the plate. Runner on base here with nobody out as we work in the top of the 4th inning. Tobs 4 runs in the bottom of the 1st. They've got 1 in the bottom of the 3rd. On the RBI ground out from Caleb Dean. Troutman delivers here. That one is in the dirt. Shimon Christopher keeps it in front of him. As the runner, Los Boludo, has to hold. Both teams with 2 hits in this game. Ben Fazo has both of them for the Tobs. For the Sharks, Ward Coleman a single and Noah Lyles a single. He stands in the on-deck circle. Here's Troutman's offering, runners going. It's swung on, hit to third. McGowan plays the high pick. He's got to get out of the glove. Is the out in time? It is. They're going to call the runner Alley out at first. As Los Boludo will go down to second. And there will be 1 away. Los Boludo is off and running on the pitch.
Now batting, wearing number 5 from UNC Wilmington.
So that will bring up Noah Lyles out of UNC Wilmington. Singled and stole a base in his first at bat, but was stranded at second. They go to the top of the 7th at Holly Springs, a 1-0 lead for the Salamanders against Fayetteville. Pitch here was up in the zone to Lyles. Runner at second and 1 away. Boy, Christopher will go through the signs. Troutman delivers, and that one is going to be a called strike. Lyles thought that one was a little bit up in the zone. And started to offer at him, but it checked his swing. Troutman going to see if he can get ahead in the count here. McCourt comes in just to give a little check on the runner. The pitch is swung on. McCourt has to range over for it. It gets under his glove, but the runner could not go from second to third as Los Boludo standing back at the bag. And so it'll be runners on first and second, an infield single. Here for Noah Lyles, his second hit of the game.
Now batting, wearing number 0 from Presbyterian.
So that'll bring up the catcher, Michael Varga. He walked in his first at bat. That was against the starter, Dylan Ward. He was then stranded at first. There's a pair of runners here with 1 away. Tobs leading the Sharks by a score of 5-0. You'll look here at the runner at second. And delivers the pitch home, and that one is off of the bat, and an excuse me swing there from Varga. So the count 0-1 to the batter, Varga. Now he swings and misses here, and a good pitch from Troutman. So the count now 0-2. Shamoy Christopher will go through the signs. Runners late from first and second. 1 away here in the top of the 4th. Couple looks back here by Troutman. He'll look back again. Surprised nobody's asked for time here. And now time will be asked. Like watching an hourglass there. Now we get set here for another 0-2 pitch. Number 8 batter in the lineup for Wilmington, Michael Varga. with his second baseman, Will Hoyle, in the on-deck circle. Here's the 0-2, and that one is going to miss. Low and away. Troutman wanted the third strike called there, but he will not get the call. Good pitch, though. Not a whole lot that Vargo to be able to do with that one. So let's see how they respond from the no call. Here comes the offering, and it's swung on and missed. And that'll be the second out of the inning. So Troutman does get the strikeout. As an Edward Jones, Chris Collins strikeout. That'll bring up the second baseman, Will Hoyle. So that strikeout for Ryan Troutman. Troutman now with 8 strikeouts on the season. The walk to lead off the inning, Los Beluto. That was his 12th walk of the season. Pitch here is up in the zone. Shamoy Christopher came up out of the stance to reel it in. So a walk and an infield single. Put runners on here for the Sharks. They'll take their secondary leads. The 1-0 offering is swung on, skied in the air. McGowan has a beat on it. Now Shamoy Christopher trying to track it, and he makes the catch. Second catch for Shamoy Christopher in foul territory. And that will end the inning as the Tobs will strand a pair of more runners on base here for the Sharks. And we'll go to the bottom of the 4th inning. It's a nice job there by Ryan Troutman to work around the walk and the single. Tobs fans, don't forget that we've got one more R.A. Jeffries Band Series night coming up on July 19th. There'll be one more after that on July 26th. As the one on July 19th, that will come along and coincides with the Tobs Military and Local Heroes Appreciation Night. As on those R.A. Jeffries Band Series nights, there will either be a band playing when the gates open or a band playing following the end of the 7th inning and well after the game is over. Again, just 2 more of those nights to catch, July 19th and July 26th. As we get set here for the bottom of the 4th inning for the Tobs, it'll be their 8, 9, and 1 batters, as it'll be Shamoy Christopher, Jack Duffy, and Matt McCourt. As back out there, Landon Wright. He's yielded 5 runs off 2 hits, both of them extra base hits. Through 3 innings of work, 4 of them coming with 1 swing of the bat back in the 1st inning. He's finishing his warm-up tosses here with his catcher, Michael Varga. The Tobs have had a base runner in each of the first 3 innings. They did leave a runner on in the 3rd inning as a Fazo at 3rd. After Drew Brooks was caught up in a pickle between 1st and 2nd. Nice move by Wright that it got Drew Brooks. He was running for 2nd. Tried to get up in a rundown long enough for maybe Fazo to try to score, maybe a throw to come home, but they're not getting the rundown long enough for Fazo to be able to try to break for the plate. So we'll get ready to go. Shamoy Christopher popped up to the shortstop. Angeli back in his first at bat. That was in the bottom of the 2nd inning. So Shamoy Christopher will actually make a trip here to the plate for the 3rd consecutive inning, even though he did not get credit for an official at bat in the 3rd inning. Starter Landon Wright at the signs here, delivers the first pitch, and that one swung on. That'll be a single into left. Shamoy Christopher with a solid poke there for the 3rd hit of the game for the Tobs, and a leadoff base runner. For Shamoy Christopher, that will be his 12th hit of the summer.
From Missouri State, Jack Duffy.
So that'll bring up Jack Duffy, the left fielder, fly it out to the center fielder. Los Beluto his first time up. Delivered a 2-run home run last night for the Tobs. Part of a 3-hit effort for him. This big breaking ball get missed inside. The catcher Varga tried to still frame it on the outer half. No call from the home plate umpire. Our umpires tonight, Chad Westlake and Jared Molman. There's the 1-0. And that one in there for a called strike. And catch the outer half of the plate. Top of the order, Matt McCourt in the on-deck circle for the Tobs. Holding a 5-0 lead, looking to try to snap this 2-game losing streak. Came on the heels of a 7-game winning streak to start the second half. Ball here swung on Sky down the left field line. Playable. And that'll be caught by the third baseman. Nice job there by Streeter. And there's one away.
Now batting, wearing number 3 from Mount Aloysius, Matt McCourt.
So that'll bring up McCourt out of Mount Aloysius College. McCourt has been on base twice tonight. Has been hit by a pitch and has walked. Those coming in the first and second innings. Did not see him in the third. See if he can get on base for a third consecutive time. Here's the first pitch, and that one will frame the outer half for a called strike. And for McCourt, coming into this game for getting on base twice here, the on-base percentage was at .400. This one inside. Nice job there by Varga. Keep it in front of him. So McCourt, the on-base percentage will go up. One away here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Christmas in July here at the ballpark, along with Bang for Your Buck Sunday. $1 hot dogs, $1 popcorn, $2 snow cones. Pitch here skied in the air, but that one will get off of the grandstand. So the count now will be a ball and 2 strikes. As upcoming home games and promotions, you'll have 3 chances over the upcoming week to see the Tobs here at historic Fleming Stadium. Tuesday, July 17th, Thursday, July 19th, and Saturday, July 21st. Landon Wright will set on the mound, looks in for the signs. Shook off the first pitch. That will set. Here's a 1-2, and that one is taken low inside. So the count will leave it up. Good take there by McCourt. McCourt in his last at-bat tried to go yard against Landon Wright, but had got too far out in front of it. One hop the wall in left field. So I have a 2-2 pitch on its way. And that one swung on, giving a ride on the left field line, but that one is again going to one hop the wall in foul territory. So some good contact for McCourt here against Landon Wright. He's not able to get it down that left field line. And there is some good distance between that left field line with Noah Lyles playing off the line. So we'll have another 2-2 pitch. One out. And a runner on first here for the Tobs. Shmuel Christopher with the leadoff single into left field. Here's the offering, and that big breaking ball going to miss outside. Just floats up there and drops in, but Wright not able to get it to catch the outside corner. And so the count now full. See how Wright and Varga will approach this one. Here's the payoff pitch. It's swung on. That one hit out to left, ranging over for it. The left fielder and making the catch will be Lyles. As McCourt just got a little too much under it. Shmoy Christopher will have to head back to first, and there are 2 away. So that'll bring up Carson Freeman, a walk and a ground out for him in this one. Scored in the first inning. Had a 3-4-3 ground out, as at first it looked like maybe it was going to be a tough play for the first baseman, Coleman, as it had rolled up his glove, but it deflected right to the second baseman. As Hoyle was covering behind him and then able to get back to the bag was Coleman. So the pitch here will miss outside to Carson Freeman. Trying to keep this inning alive. Tobs with the 5-0 lead. Both teams with 3 hits in the game. Lefty-lefty matchup. Here's the offering. And that one going to miss low and outside. Varga held it there a little bit. Trying to get the call. Kevin McGowan in the on-deck circle. He's been on base twice tonight. Should he get up here in the bottom of the fourth inning. The 2-0 pitch just swung on. That was fouled back into the netting. Freeman thinking that that one was in the zone where he likes it, so he decided to take a hack at it. Tobs with a hit in the first, a hit in the third, a hit here in the fourth. The 2-1 is going to be off of the catcher. As that one ricocheted and luckily enough caught Varga off of the right shoulder pad. So he is good to go. So the count will even up here. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Freeman awaiting the offering here from right. The pitch is low for a ball. The throw down to second is going to be into center field, but not far enough for Shmoy Christopher to do anything. So the count now full here to Carson Freeman. As Shmoy Christopher will reach second. And another Tobs player reaching their destination safely, courtesy of Trev Lisi as 1-2-3. So we'll see now what Carson Freeman can do with a runner in scoring position. After Landon Wright went to the breaking ball there, low and away. And a balk is going to be called here on Landon Wright, and so Shmoy Christopher is going to get third. And so Carson Freeman now with a chance here for just a blue pit to bring in the runner Shmoy Christopher. So a payoff pitch with 2 away here in the bottom of the fourth. And that one is swung on and missed. Freeman couldn't make contact with it, so the ball does not come back to hurt Landon Wright. And we have played 4 full here at historic Fleming Stadium. It's a 5-0 lead for the Tobs. We'll step aside. You're watching Wilson Tobs Baseball here on CPLBaseball.tv.
So what makes Mobile Mini the most secure choice for portable storage? It's our all-steel construction, patented tri-cam locking system, and container guard locks that come together to provide the most secure portable storage solution in the business. Our standard containers combine exceptional security with excellent value, utilizing exterior locking bars for access and may require an extra hand. This system is ideal for construction situations where access is infrequent. For even greater ease and convenience, our premium container delivers Mobile Mini's superior security with our easy access design. Doors easily open with one hand, making it ideal for frequent retail or commercial use. Whichever way you go, you can't go wrong. Locking in the superior quality, security, and convenience of Mobile Mini.
From our family to yours, we promise the best quality in our Scott Farm sweet potato products.
Whether served as healthy wedges or crunchy chips, we take pride in serving our community and our country.
Locally grown and hand-picked, our chips provide the perfect choice for your game day snack.
Whether hitting a home run or cheering on the sidelines, our products ensure a healthy snack nearly everyone will enjoy.
You're always safe at home with Scott Farms.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Doug Page along with you here as we get set for the top of the 5th inning. As for the Wilmington Sharks, it'll be the top of their order, the 1, 2, and 3 batters, as it'll be Carricker, Angeli, and Streeter. Has 3 hits in this game for Wilmington. Have not been able to get a run in. They've stranded a pair of runners on base in the first, second, and fourth innings. As Ryan Troutman back out for the Tobs after he worked the fourth inning. Got around a walk and a single. So Carricker will step in. He's 0 for 2. He is flying out to center and struck out swinging in this one. Troutman will deliver. Righty-righty matchup. And that one is going to miss up in the zone for a ball. Here's the signs from Christopher, the pitch, and that one up as well, that above the letters. Said Troutman didn't issue a leadoff walk to Los Peludo in the fourth. This one going to be up as well, so the count now 3-0. Tough start to the inning here for Troutman. Gets the signs from Chamoy Christopher. The offering is going to be outside, ball 4. And so Carricker will be on base for the first time tonight, as that'll be the third walk for the Tobs pitching staff, as Ward had one. Now the second for Troutman. So far, the walks have not come back to hurt the Tobs, but definitely a trend that you don't want to continue, giving the Sharks free base runners. So that'll bring up the shortstop, Doug Angeli. And this one will be a fastball, misses up in the zone. Troutman, the velocity there, just trying to work on getting it in the zone. And here's the 1-0. And that one is going to miss, so the count now 2-0. Tough starting for Troutman. He's going to take an extra step here off of the pitching rubber. First 6 pitches of the inning have missed outside the strike zone. Runner leads off first, that's Carricker. The 2-0. And that one is in there for a called strike. Count now 2-1. No runs, 3 hits, 1 error for the Sharks. 5 runs, 3 hits, no errors for the Tobs. The 2-1 offering is swung on a chopper to third, but that one will go foul. So the count will leave it up for 2-2. Take a look here at the scoring from our other game going out in the Coastal Plain League tonight. As they go to the top of the 8th, they now Fayetteville has plated 3 to take a 3-1 lead against Holly Springs late in that one. Pitch here is going to miss. So instead of getting the first out of the inning, Ryan Troutman now faces a 3-2 count. Carricker leads at first. He is off and running. The pitch is high for ball 4. And so back-to-back walks from Ryan Troutman here to start the top of the 5th inning. As Angeli is on base for the first time tonight. So that'll bring up Mason Streeter. He was hit by a pitch in the first inning, struck out in the third. Chamoy Christopher will go through the signs. Here's the offering, and that one swung on. Hit to short, and McCourt's got to try to go the long way, and he's not going to have a play anywhere. He had to range deep in the hole. His initial thought was to try to go to second, and then realized maybe he had to try to go to first. And so the base is not going to be loaded for Wilmington as they get another infield single. First hit of the game for Streeter. So trying to keep the Sharks off of the scoreboard, but they've got the bases loaded. And nobody out. A walk to Carricker and Angeli, and then a single off the bat of Streeter. Troutman will set on the mound. Here's the offering, and that one is going to miss for a ball. They'll appeal to see if he offered at it, and they say that he didn't. So a big RBI spot here for Ward Coleman and the Wilmington Sharks. Coleman with 12 RBIs on the season, second on the Sharks. Takes this one for a called strike. The only batter that he trails is Danny Wondrak at 15. Runners lead for first, second, and third. Here's the 1-1, and that one's in the dirt. Chamoy Christopher able to glove it. Now they'll go through the signs here. Right now a 5-0 lead for the Tobs. Here's the offering, and that one is low over in the left-handed batter's box. And the count now 3-1. So Troutman trying to avoid walking in a runner. Here in the top of the 5th inning. He delivers his 3-1. That one swung on. That one hit out to center. Now reaching over to left, but it'll be Doyle to make the catch. He's going to throw. They'll try to go to third. They try to get the out at second, do they? And no signal from the umpire, so it appears that he is safe. So it will be a sac fly RBI for Ward Coleman. His 13th RBI of the season. It's now 5-1. So that'll bring up Ben Lospoluto with runners at first and second and one out. As Carricker scores from third. First pitch here is going to be in the dirt. Nice job by Chamoy Christopher. Lospoluto in the game has been on base once. Walked to lead off of the 4th inning against Troutman. Popped up in his first at-bat in foul territory. That was against Dylan Ward. Here's the 1-0. That one's fouled back. A healthy lead out at second for Doug Angeli. He was almost halfway between second and third by that time that the foul ball was delivered off the bat of Lospoluto. Troutman looked back to second. Here's the pitch that swung at and missed. So the count now 1-2. And if you're Angeli, if you're that far, you might as well just continue your momentum if you're getting that good of a lead off of Troutman. Clearly he's focused on the batter. So the count now 1-2. Troutman to look back. Delivers home. That one is fouled off on the first base side. Count will hold here. One away here in the top of the 5th inning. Tobs with a 5-1 lead. Sharks have played it around here in the inning off of the sac fly to center field from Ward Coleman. Started with a pair of walks and then a single from Streeter. Pitch here is in the dirt. And now this time both runners were going. So that will put 2 runners in scoring position as the count is now 2-2. So that time, Angeli and Streeter were both off and running. So they'll both get stolen bases. Here's the 2-2. It's swung on into the glove of Drew Brooks, but he won't have a chance to try to double anybody up. But still a nice play out there by Drew Brooks at second. Normally getting the start at third base. And there are now 2 away for Trent Alley. So Alley 0 for 2 in this game. He is flying out to right, grounded out to McGowan at third. Here's the pitch. That one will be in there for a called strike. Chamoy Christopher gives the signs. The pitch here on the outer half. And this one going to be called a ball. The count will even up here. Here's the 1-1. That one swung out and missed. Good action there on that one from Troutman, working away from the right-handed batter. So now Troutman going to try to see if he can work around the early troubles. He has given up a run, but Tobs would definitely take just the 1 run allowed. Runners leading off second and third after the double steal. A 1-2 count coming here to Trent Alley. Here's the offering, and that one is fouled over towards the beer garden on the first base line. That one almost caught a piece of a Wilmington player that was getting out of the way. As that was Aaron Chick, who wears number 15, a junior from Augusta. Count holds here to ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch, and that one is up away. Looks like Troutman had lost his footing as he followed through trying to plant. Not going to do any cosmetic work to that landing spot. So 2's wild on the scoreboard now with 2 away here in the top of the 5th inning. Here's the pitch to Alley, and that one is fouled back. So good job here by Trent Alley. He's pulling off some good pitches. Shamoy Christopher gives the signs. Here's the 2-2, and that was swung out and missed, strike three. Another Edward Jones, Chris Collins strikeout, and Ryan Troutman will get out of it and leave a pair of runners in scoring position. And the Wilmington Sharks do get a run on the sac fly from Ward Coleman. But it's 5-1 Tobs going here to the bottom of the fifth inning. And for the Tobs, they will have their 3, 4, and 5 batters, as it'll be McGowan, Doyle, and Fazo at the plate. So the only other game going on tonight in the Coastal Plain League is Fayetteville and Holly Springs. And that game now going to the top of the ninth inning. Fayetteville leads that game 4-1. Holly Springs led that game 1-0. As they had that 1-0 lead going into the eighth inning, but Fayetteville scoring 4 in the top of the eighth inning. Fayetteville 4 runs on 6 hits and an error. Holly Springs 1 run on 5 hits and an error. As Holly Springs, their only run coming on a solo home run off the bat of Crabtree. And for Fayetteville, getting some of their runs off a pair of RBI singles from Weimer and McDaniel. Outside of that, they scored a pair of runs off of an error. So they have a 4-1 lead. Back here at historic Fleming Stadium, the Tobs have a 5-1 lead. They got a grand slam in the bottom of the first inning from Ben Fazo, as he extended his hitting streak to 12 games. And then in a second at bat, picked up the Tobs' second hit of the game, a double that he hit into the right center field gap. Fortunately, the Tobs, though, were unable to score him, as he was stranded at third. But the Tobs did get a run in that inning on the RBI ground out from Caleb Dean. As back out there is Landon Wright. Worked around a leadoff single from Shamoy Christopher in the fourth inning. Also a stolen base, and then a balk was called on him, as he got a fly ball to left and then a strikeout of Carson Freeman to end the inning. So Kevin McGowan will step in. McGowan has been on base twice tonight, as he has walked and reached on an error. Has scored both times that he has been on base. He'll look to try to keep that trend going, as it'll be a lefty-lefty matchup. Now some action going to be starting here down in the Wilmington bullpen as the pitcher and the catcher made their way down. As this one is fouled back and out of play, third base side. 1 run, 4 hits, 1 error in this game for Wilmington. 5 runs, 3 hits, no errors for the Tobs. The 0-1 offering is going to miss slow and away. Good eye there by McGowan to not offer at it. I'd like to thank our exclusive partners, Wilson Tobs Baseball, Thomas Law Attorneys, Greenlight, and Emerge Ortho. The 1-1 pitch was well up in the zone. So the count now 2-1. Also give a shout out to French West Vaughan and C by Trade, and Travel Easy is 1-2-3. Here's the 2-1. And that one is inside. The count now 3-1. McGowan trying to work his second walk of the game. Leading off here in the bottom of the fifth inning. Also like to thank our game day sponsors, Thomas Law Attorneys and State Farm Insurance Agent Jana Lake. Here's the 3-1 offering, and that one is swung at and missed. McGowan thought he had one that he could handle. So the count now full 3-2. Brenton Doyle in the on-deck circle, as the Tobs have had just 3 batters that have not been on base tonight. Doyle, Dean, and Duffy. And so another pitch here going to be fouled off by McGowan. That one got out of play. Landon Wright has walked the batter in 3 of the 4 innings tonight. Here's his 3-2 pitch again. It's swung on. Head out to center, ranging over for it, and center has lost Spoluto. He'll make the catch, and that'll be the first out, allowed out number 1. for Kevin McGowan.
Now batting, wearing number 7 from Shepherd University, Brenton Doyle.
So Brett Doyle will step in, struck out swinging with the bases loaded and nobody out in the first inning. And then after McGowan worked the leadoff walk in the third, popped up the first pitch that he saw from right in foul territory to the first baseman, Coleman. First pitch he sees here is going to miss low for a ball. Brenton Doyle in the game last night delivered a 2 RBI double for the Tobs. That came as part of a 3-run inning. And now he watches this one miss low. That one actually got by the catcher, Varga. Ben Vazo and the on-deck circle. Here's the 2-0 pitch. That one going to miss up and away. So the count now 3-0. Brenton Doyle awaiting the offering. And that one is going to miss. And it's a 4-pitch walk to Brenton Doyle. As he will be a 1-out base runner for Brenton Doyle on the season. That'll be the 15th walk for him. And so for the starter here tonight, Landon Wright, he walked a batter in the first, walked a batter in the second, walked one in the third, and has now walked one in the fifth. So this will be the 81st pitch of the outing for Landon Wright. He's delivered 39 strikes, now make it 40. As a swing and miss here by Ben Fazo. As the bullpen is up and going for Wilmington down the right field line. 0-1 count here now. With one away here in the bottom of the fifth inning. A breaking ball, and Fazo tried to offer at it, but couldn't make contact with it, so he's behind the count quickly here, 0-2. Doyle, the 1-out walk, leads off of first. Caleb Dean in the on-deck circle. The catcher, Varga, will give the signs here. And that one is swung on and chopped foul. And again, Fazo did not want to hold up on that breaking ball as it tailed in off the handle of the bat. Able to fight it off. Landon Wright trying to see maybe if he can roll a double play here to get the Sharks out of the inning. And get himself through 5. And this one going to miss slow and away over into the left-handed batter's box. Good take there by Fazo. More importantly, got the fastball. Doyle leads off first. 13 stolen bases on the year for him. Leads the Tobs in that category. Here's the pitch, and that one skied in the air. Settling under it will be the second baseman, and the catch was made by Hoyle, and there are 2 away. So that'll break up Ben Fazo's perfect night at the plate, as that'll bring up Caleb Dean. Dean had an RBI ground out in his last at bat. That came in the third inning. Had a grounder. And that was a tough one, fielded by Doug Angeli. See what he can do here with 2 outs. Tobs looking for their 4th hit of the game. Wright getting set out on the mound. Looking right at Brenton Doyle. The offering. Breaking ball, and it's going to miss outside. Got to give Landon Wright credit. He has not tried to shy away from that breaking ball. He's went to that his go-to pitch. Here's his 1-0. Fastball. The runner is going, and Brenton Doyle is going to be out on the play. And so that will end the inning on the caught stealing and the 2-6. And so we will go here to the top of the 6th inning. We've played 5 full here at historic Fleming Stadium as the Tobs lead at 5-1. You're watching Wilson Tobs Baseball here at CPLBaseball.tv.
So what makes Mobile Mini the most secure choice for portable storage? It's our all-steel construction, patented tri-cam locking system, and container guard locks that come together to provide the most secure portable storage solution in the business. Our standard containers combine exceptional security with excellent value, utilizing exterior locking bars for access and may require an extra hand. This system is ideal for construction situations where access is infrequent. For even greater ease and convenience, our premium container delivers Mobile Mini's superior security with our easy access design. Doors easily open with one hand, making it ideal for frequent retail or commercial use. Whichever way you go, you can't go wrong. Locking in the superior quality, security, and convenience of Mobile Mini.
From our family to yours, we promise the best quality in our Scott Farm sweet potato products.
Whether served as healthy wedges or crunchy chips, we take pride in serving our community and our country.
Locally grown and hand-picked, our chips provide the perfect choice for your game day snack.
Whether hitting a home run or cheering on the sidelines, our products ensure a healthy snack nearly everyone will enjoy.
You're always safe at home with Scott Farms.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Doug Page along with you here as a new pitcher on the mound for the Tobs. As Farm Bureau Insurance Agent Lori Thomas has made a call to the bullpen. Agent Lori Thomas always there for you when called upon. As the reliever will be Eddie Tavares out of Peru State. He'll take over for Ryan Troutman, who worked a pair of innings. And for Tavares, he will face the 7, 8, 9 batters, Lyles, Varga, and Hoyle, to get the top of the 6th inning underway. Tobs with a 5-1 lead. They scored 4 in the first and then added 1 in the third. Bunt here laid down by Lyle is going to be a tough play for Tavares as his throw is up the line. It was a nice job by Caleb Dean to glove it, but just a lot of speed down the line there for Noah Lyles. And interesting note about Lyles, played his high school baseball at South Johnston, and not all that unfamiliar with playing here at historic Fleming Stadium. Is playing for South Johnston. Played a couple of spring break tournaments held by the Tobs during the high school season here, while obviously the collegiate summer ball season not going. So now the batter will be the catcher, Michael Varga. Tavares delivers that one in there for a called strike, lower portion of the zone. So that'll be the 5th hit of the ball game for the Sharks. And that'll be the 3rd hit of the game for Noah Lyles. He's 3 for 3. Singled in the 2nd, the 4th, and now the 6th. Stole the base back in the 2nd. Here's the pitch, swung on. That one's hit out to right. Freeman trying to get to it, makes the catch. And Lyles will have to head back to first. Nice job there by Carson Freeman to get the first out. So that'll bring up the second baseman, Will Hoyle. Hoyle in this game has popped up to Brooks at second. It's also popped up to Shamoy Christopher in foul territory. That actually ended the 4th inning. And Ryan Troutman's first inning of relief. Tavares, the 3rd pitcher of the night. First pitch here going to miss slow and away to the left-handed batter. Dylan Ward started. He went the first 3 innings. Then we saw Ryan Troutman toss the 4th and 5th innings. Gave up a run in the top half of the 5th. The sac fly RBI from Ward Coleman. So the 1-0 pitch now coming here to Will Hoyle. Tavares looking, throwing over the shoulder of the pitch. That one going to miss outside. So the count now 2-0. For Tavares. He last worked on Friday night at Fayetteville. Came in late in that game. And the pitch here's missed, and the count now 3-0. As taking a look at Tavares' numbers on the season, this is his 11th appearance. Has a 1-0 record, all of those appearances in relief. 6.52 ERA, 8.38 strikeouts per 9 innings. Here's the 3-0. That's a fastball that's going to miss for a walk. So that walk will be his 15th of the season. Put runners here on first and second with one away.
Now batting, number 11 from Liberty, Aiden Carricker.
That'll bring up the leadoff batter, Aiden Carricker. He's been on base once tonight, walked in the 5th inning against Troutman. He has scored the lone run for the Sharks. It's also flying out to center, struck out swinging. Here's the pitch. That one swung on, skied in the air. McGowan going to find it at third, makes the catch. And they're now 2 away. So that'll bring in Doug Angeli. Angeli has grounded out and flied out to right. He has also walked and stranded at third. So he works his way into the right-handed batter's box. It'll be a righty-righty matchup. 2 away here now in the top of the 6th inning. Runners at first and second. Here's the pitch. That one swung on, hit to Brooks at second. He's going to go the short route, tosses to McCourt as they'll get the runner at second. And so the Sharks will strand a pair of runners on base as we go to the bottom of the 6th. Here at historic Fleming Stadium. As the force out of Hoyle goes 4-6. So for the Tobs here in the bottom of the 6th inning, it'll be their 6, 7, and 8 batters. As it'll be Dean Brooks and Christopher. As the Tobs holding a 5-1 lead. You look here, see if we have a final between Fayetteville and Holly Springs. As that game in the bottom of the 9th, Holly Springs trying to rally. They've scored a run in the bottom of the 9th. It's now 4-2. As there is one out. It was a leadoff home run from Inkland. So both runs for Holly Springs in the game have come off of the long ball. As it looks like right now the base is empty with one out in the bottom of the 9th inning for the Salamanders. Earl Semper at the plate. Josh Avila on the mound for the Swamp Dogs. Tobs saw him the other night in that extra inning affair in Fayetteville. Looks like we'll also have a pitching change here for the Sharks, as it'll be number 15, as it'll be Aaron Chick, as he will take over for the starter, number 21, Landon Wright. So for Chick on the season, taking a look at his numbers, as Chick will be making his 3rd appearance. He has started a game this season, I do believe. Actually, check that. I was looking at the wrong number 15. So for Chick, this will be his 2nd appearance. Both of those will be in relief. He has tossed 2/3 of an inning, as he has given up 1 hit, has not given up a run, has struck out 1 batter. So this will be his 2nd appearance since joining the Wilmington Sharks. And he will face Caleb Dean to get things going. So it'll be a righty-righty matchup. This one swung on, grounded to the third baseman. The throw coming from Streeter is in time. Nice play there by the third baseman for a quick out. So for Aaron Chick, 2nd pitcher of the night for the Sharks. And Chick, a junior from Augusta, from Eastman, Georgia. As Augusta, Division II school, playing in the Peach Belt Conference. the Jaguars. As the pitch here will miss inside to Drew Brooks. He jumps in the count 1-0. Brooks has been on base once tonight. Walked in the third innings. Also struck out swinging. Bats here with the bases empty. The offering swung on, skied in the air. Ranging in for now the center fielder. Now the left fielder going to come in. He'll make the catch. As Lyles comes in for the second out. So that'll bring up Shamoy Christopher. He got a leadoff single in his last at-bat. Was stranded at third base, though. After stealing second and then moving over to third on a balk, he's also popped up to the shortstop, Angeli, in this one. So now Shamoy Christopher will flip over to the left-handed side of the plate. Went 1 for 2 on the right-hand side. Here's the first pitch. That one is going to miss below the knees. Count will start off 1-0. And in the Fayetteville Holly Springs game, the Salamanders just will not give up. They've scored another run. Ball here to second. That'll be fielded, and the throw is going to be in time from Will Hoyle. And so it is a 1-2-3. Bottom of the sixth inning. As the Tobs hold on to their 5-1 lead. So in the bottom of the ninth inning, it is now 4-3. The Holly Springs Salamanders have pulled within a run. Another home run, Earl Semper. So 3 solo home runs in the game. But actually now it's just updated, and now the game is over. So just as I thought the Salamanders were going to keep railing with 1 out, it looks like a line out to second and a strikeout swinging have ended that game. So Fayetteville will pick up a 4-3 win on the road at Holly Springs as they score 4 runs in the top of the 8th after trailing 1-0 and survive 2 runs in the bottom of the 9th from the Salamanders. As the Tobs here will have, I thought, a new pitcher, but we'll see if Tavares will make his way back out. Obviously waiting for Shamoy Christopher to head out as he was the third out of the inning with the ground out to second. So it looks like we will have a new pitcher as Tavares will not be making his way out. Looks like Tripper Ergel will make his way out to the mountain. So another call to the bullpen. Farm Beer Insurance agent Lori Thomas making that call to the bullpen. Agent Lori Thomas always there for you when called upon. As Tripper Ergel will be the 4th pitcher of the night for the Tobs. So Tripper Ergel out of Lander University will be the 2nd Lander Bearcat to pitch in this game for the Tobs. As Lander also in the Peach Belt Conference, Division II. So it'll be a right-hander as Ergel will go through his warm-up tosses. He will face the 3, 4, and 5 batters, Streeter, Coleman, and Los Peludo. Here in the top of the 7th, Tobs leading 5-1. Tobs got 4 runs in the bottom of the first, 1 in the bottom of the third. Streeter in this game tonight has been hit by a pitch, struck out swinging, and single. His hit actually was an infield single in the 5th inning that loaded the bases up with no outs. But it was a nice job by Ryan Troutman as he allowed just 1 run. As that was an RBI off the sacrifice fly from Ward Coleman. Then got a line out of Los Peludo and then a strikeout from Alley to end that inning. As the Sharks left a pair of runners on base. So throw it out to second, and Mason Streeter will step in. So this game between the Sharks and the Tobs, the only Coastal Plain League matchup going on right now, with Fayetteville picking up the 4-3 win on the road at Holly Springs. So it'll be a righty-righty matchup here to get this top of the 7th inning underway. Here's the first pitch, and that one is up in the zone. And for the Tobs, they'll actually make their lone trip to Holly Springs. on Friday, July 20th for a 7 p.m. first pitch. 1-0 now. Streeter awaits the offering. That one swung on and missed. Look at the numbers on the year for Tripper Ergel. Ergel, a 3.46 ERA and 0-1 record. This will be his 13th appearance, all out of the bullpen. As he's tossed 13 innings and has given up 14 hits, 7 runs, 5 of those earned, 20 strikeouts to 9 walks. Has a 1-1 pitch here, and that one is swung on and missed to go down in the dirt. But Streeter not able to hold off on it. With the first baseman, Ward Coleman, in the on-deck circle. Another right-handed batter. Schmoy Christopher going to set up here over in the left-handed batter's box. The offering is not going to be framed. Christopher tried to bring that one back over. So the count will even. 5 runs, 3 hits in this game for the Tobs. 1 run, 5 hits, 1 error for the Sharks. Here's the 2-2, and that one is a chopper foul down the third base line. I'd like to thank our exclusive partners, Wilson Tobs Baseball, Thomas Law Attorneys, Greenlight, and Emerge Ortho. Also send a shout out to French West Vaughn NC by Train and Travel Easy is 123. 2-2 pitch coming here to the third baseman, Mason Streeter, and he swings this one, hits it out to left. That one in the gap, going back for it, and that one's off the base of the wall. They'll try to get it back in as quick as they can, but that'll be a leadoff double for Mason Streeter. Got a good 2-2 pitch to handle. And he put it to the wall in left center. So second hit of the night for Mason Streeter. Been on base 3 times. As that'll actually be the first extra base hit for the Sharks. So for Mason Streeter, that will be his second double of the season. The 32nd double for the Sharks as a team. First pitch here is a called strike to the right-handed swinging first baseman, Ward Coleman. An RBI in this game. Was also flying out to right and singled. That came back in the first. The RBI is 13th of the season. Swings here and fouls off the 0-1. With the contact there, they actually ended up going over towards the Tobs dugout, third base side behind him. And in between the catcher, Schmoy Christopher, and the home plate umpire. So a runner at second here for Wilmington. Nobody out in the top of the 7th. They trail the Tobs 5-1. And Ergel's going to step off, and stumbling back to second with Streeter, but nobody there covering. As Streeter now will get into a lead here. Here's the pitch, and that one, the 0-2, going to miss outside. Good take there by Ward Coleman. Reminder fans that Throwback Thursday Thursdays are back at the ballpark this season. Every Thursday we'll have dollar select beers, discounted draft beers, half-price fountain drinks, and our farm-to-field farmers market, courtesy of Dean's Farm Market. As the pitch here, skied in the air. Matt McCourt will settle in it, makes the catch, and there's one away. Streeter goes right back to the bag. So that'll bring up the center fielder, Ben Lospoluto. Lospoluto in this one has walked. Also lined out to Drew Brooks at second, and then popped up to Christopher in foul territory. Lospoluto ready to go in the right-handed batter's box. Ergel will set on the mound. He delivers, and that one is going to be in there for a called strike. So the Tobs right now being out hit in this game 6-3, but where it matters the most, the run column, the Tobs have the advantage there. Schmoy Christopher gives the signs. The 0-1. That one swung on a high fastball. That one might have been at the eyes of Lospoluto, but he offered at it. Trent Alley in the on-deck circle. So here's the 0-2 pitch upcoming. Good lead out at second for Streeter. Tripper Ergel looks back now, delivers, and that one misses low and away. Try to get the outside corner. Want to get the call, though, from the home plate umpire. So we'll try it again here. Trent Alley in the on-deck circle. Here's the 1-2 pitch, and that one swung on him as strike 3. Another Edward Jones Chris College strikeout. And so that'll bring up Trent Alley, who is 0 for 3 tonight with a strikeout. So that'll bring up Trent Alley, steps into the right-handed batter's box, is flied out to right, grounded out to third, and then struck out. Runner here still at second, the leadoff double off the bat of Mason Streeter. This one is going to be fouled out of play, first base side. Alley batted in the second inning, the fourth and the fifth, as he had 2 at-bats against Ryan Troutman. 1 against Dylan Ward. And this one, a good fastball, swung on and missed out of the hands of Tripper Ergel. So the count 0-2. Trying to work around the leadoff double from Mason Streeter into the left center field gap that was off the base of the wall. Dwight Christopher going to set up here on the outer half of the plate. The 0-2 pitch is a called strike 3. And Trent Alley caught window shopping. He'll head back to the dugout, first base side, as he can't pull the trigger. And that'll do it. The leadoff double does not hurt the Tobs. And it's 7th inning stretch time here. Stuart Fleming Stadium will send it down field level as you're watching Wilson Tobs baseball here on CPLBaseball.tv.
From our family to yours, we promise the best quality in our Scott Farm sweet potato products.
Whether served as healthy wedges or crunchy chips, we take pride in serving our community and our country.
Locally grown and hand-picked, our chips provide the perfect choice for your game day snack.
Whether hitting a home run or cheering on the sidelines, our products ensure a healthy snack nearly everyone will enjoy.
You're always safe at home with Scott Farms.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Doug Page along with you here as we get set for the bottom of the 7th inning. As in that top of the 7th, Mason Streeter had led it off with a bang, a double into the left center field gap. But then Tripper Ergel responding with a pop-up and then back-to-back strikeouts. As the Tobs as a staff have 6 in the game, Ergel with 2 of those. It'll be the 9, 1, and 2 batters for the Tobs here in the bottom of the 7th. As it'll be the left-hander Jack Duffy to lead things off. And this one swung on out to center. Will that one drop? It will. So just 5 pitches were needed by Aaron Chick to work through the 6th inning, but he gives up a single here on the first pitch of the bottom of the 7th. As that'll be the 4th hit of the game for the Tobs. First hit of the night for Jack Duffy, who's now 1 for 3. So that'll bring up Matt McCourt. He's been on base twice tonight, scored a run. He's also flied out to left. Hit by pitch and a walk. Scored in the first inning on the grand slam by Fazo. Duffy leading off first. Chick will set here, the right-hander. And the pitch here is going to miss up to McCourt. So Chick now working out of the stretch. Even though he came in to relieve, was working out of the windup. So top of the order here for the Tobs. with the leadoff runner on after the single. Here's the 1-0, and that one's in the dirt, and going down to second is going to be Duffy. And he's easily going to make it. Had to put on the afterburners there. Going into second. So stolen base. That's the second one of the night for the Tobs. Chamoy Christopher had the other one. And the count now 2-0 to Matt McCourt.
And the Tobs reach their destination thanks to Travelers in 1, 2, 3.
So the count here now 2-0, and it's going to be 3-0. As that one will be missed on the outer half of the plate. So McCourt now with the runner at second, nobody out after Duffy went down to second. McCourt trying to get his first hit of the night. Tobs with 4 hits in the game. Here's the 3-0, and that one's a called strike. So McCourt will see another pitch. Long looking here for Aaron Schick. He worked a 1-2-3, bottom of the 6th. But then first pitch swinging, and this inning, Jack Duffy put one into center field. And now a big swing and a miss here by McCourt. So the count from 3-0 to full with Carson Freeman in the on-deck circle. Catcher Michael Varga gives the signs. And the payoff pitch is swung on, and that one is popped up. It's going to drop. Duffy will go to third, and safe at first is McCourt. So a tough break there for the pitcher, Aaron Schick. He kind of got crossed up on the mound. He tried to field it, and his cleat looked like maybe it got caught with the pitching rubber. But it will be an infield bloop single there for Matt McCourt, his first hit of the night. And the Tobs have him at first and third with nobody out. And sometimes you don't need to sting the baseball to get a hit. Matt McCourt showing a great example there. So to bring up Carson Freeman. He's been on base once tonight, walked back in the first, has grounded out and struck out. Made a couple nice catches in right field tonight as he tips the first pitch here into the glove of Varga. So the count will be 0-1. Kevin McGowan in the on-deck circle for Wilson. Runners on the corners and nobody out. Schick will set and delivers, and that one is going to miss. That one was close. But the count will leave it up here, the ball and a strike. Now looking over to the dugout here, first base side, as the catcher Marco Varga then relaying some signs. Maybe getting some help here. And it looked like it's maybe to give the throw over to first. That might have been what the call was there. As they kept an eye on McCourt. McCourt does have the speed and the ability to try to swipe second. He's got a pretty good lead. He's going. The pitch is swung on, but fouled back by Freeman on a pitch up and in. So McCourt will have to head back. It's now 1-2 with Jack Duffy at third base. The catcher here, Michael Varga, then had went through some signs defensively for the Sharks. They play double play depth up the middle. The first baseman, Coleman, holding the runner on, and then playing just a few steps behind the bag at third is Streeter. 1-2 pitch coming here from Aaron Schick, and that one is swung on, fouled into the netting. McGowan will get it in the on-deck circle. Tobs trying to see if they can add on to their 5-1 lead here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Haven't scored since the bottom of the 3rd. That was an RBI ground out from Caleb Dean. Another 1-2 pitch is taken for a ball, throw down to second, and they have the runner. As McCourt tried to avoid the tag as he tried to pick up the left hand. and do a swim move, but the umpire in the field wouldn't have any of it. And so the Tobs will have their runner from first erased, and there's now one away. As Brian Hill thought that McCourt was able to get the left hand out of the way of the tag, but he wasn't able to. So now the Sharks are going to pull the infield in a little bit late here, but they'll get him in. The 2-2 is swung on, past the first baseman. Found a hole in the webbing of the glove, and that's going to be a run for the Tobs as Duffy will score from third, a run powered by Green Light. So the Tobs will take a 6-1 lead as a hit by Carson Freeman and an RBI. Sixth hit of the ball game. Third single of the inning. So for Carson Freeman with the RBI single, that will be his 16th RBI of the summer. It'll be his 20th hit. And it's now Kevin McGowan looking for his first hit. He's walked, reached on an error, scored 2 runs, and flied out to center. Runner at first now and one away. This pitch will miss up and away. Good take there by McGowan. So McCourt was erased from the base pass, caught stealing. Brenton Doyle in the on-deck circle. Chick delivers. This one's low. Good take there by McGowan. He's ahead in the count 2-0. So now 6 runs on 6 hits, no errors for Wilson. 1 run, 6 hits, 1 error for the Wilmington Sharks. Tobs trying to get back into the win column after having their 7-game winning streak snapped on Friday night and then dropping a 10-6 decision last night at Edenton. Here's the 2-0 pitch, and that one is going to be a called strike. Looked to be up and away. McGowan was expecting to be ahead in the count 3-0. Leading off over at first is Freeman after his RBI single past the first baseman, Ward Coleman. And now this one is fouled off the bat twice of Kevin McGowan. He fouled it off the plate and then on his backswing, it hit off of the end of his bat and ricocheted over towards the Tobs dugout. Third base side. So the count will be even here. 2 balls and 2 strikes. So the count is 2-2. 1 away here in the bottom of the 7th. This one swung on, hit out to right, and that one's going to drop. And it gets by the right fielder. Freeman heading for third. They're going to wave him around. That one went to the wall. Here comes the throw. That's up the line. Freeman's going to score. A run powered by Green Light as Kevin McGowan will head down to second. It's now 7-1.
Now batting, wearing number 7 from Shepherd University, Brenton Doyle.
So it will be a single for Kevin McGowan, and then an error by the right fielder will allow McGowan to go down to second and Freeman to score on the play. As it's now 7-1. So that'll bring up Brenton Doyle. As he swings at the first pitch, drives this one out to right, but that'll be playable for Carricker. And then he quickly tosses it back in as McGowan will hold at second base. So that'll be the second out of the inning. And that'll bring up Ben Fazo. So the Tobs with a pair of runs in this inning, an RBI single from Carson Freeman, and then thanks to an error by the right fielder, Carricker, Tobs have taken a 7-1 lead. Aaron Chick will deliver here to the right-handed swinging Fazo. Fouls off the first pitch, first base side.
Are you insured? If not, you call Omar Gonzalez with Farm Bureau Insurance for all your insurance needs.
So the count 0-1 here to Ben Fazo. The offering is taken low and outside for ball as the count will even up. Fazo in this game 2 for 3. Has a grand slam, a double, and a pop-up to the second baseman. Started the game out with the Tobs' first 2 hits. Here's the 1-1. That's by the catcher. Heading for third will be McGowan. And he's now just a little bit closer to potentially scoring. So the count here will be 2 balls and a strike. Now a runner at third. McGowan taking his lead. 2 outs in the inning. Here's the offering from Chick, and that one is swung on, missed. Fastball up in the zone. Fazo not able to rise up to it and make contact. Big pitch here for Aaron Chick, trying to get out of the inning with just the 2 runs allowed. After he worked a quick 1-2-3 inning, he delivered just 5 pitches in the 6th inning. Here's this one. This is up, and the count now full, 3-2. Good take there by Ben Fazo. McGowan gets his lead. Chick will take a quick peek over at him. Here's his 3-2, and it's just fouled off the end of the bat. Fazo will get into their opportunity. Here with Caleb Dean in the on-deck circle. He actually was the first Wilson batter that faced Chick back in the 6th inning. Grounded out to the third baseman, Streeter. Another payoff pitch from Chick is going to be high for ball 4. And so that'll put runners on the corners. Here for the Tobs. There is action down in the Wilmington bullpen. But they'll at least here looks like let the pitcher Aaron Chick face the batter Caleb Dean. As Dean steps in, looking to get on base for the first time tonight, is fly out to right, grounded out to short and to third. First pitch to him is going to be taken, a fastball for a called strike on the outer half. Tobs started the inning with 4 consecutive singles off the bats of Duffy, McCourt, Freeman, and McGowan. Then Doyle flied out to right. Fazo with the walk. Here's the 0-1. That one fouled back. So the count quickly 0-2. Coupled in there was Matt McCourt. Caught stealing, trying to get down to second. With the runner Jack Duffy at third base. Carson Freeman then came around to score on the single in the air by the right fielder. Here's the 0-2 pitch, swung on, skied in the air. The catcher Varga is going to have to try to get to it, and he's able to make the catch. And so that will end the inning as the Tobs will leave runners on the corners here in the bottom of the 7th as we will go to the top of the 8th. We'll send this one to a commercial timeout as you are watching Wilson Tobs Baseball here on CPLBaseball.tv.
From our family to yours, we promise the best quality in our Scott Farm sweet potato products.
Whether served as healthy wedges or crunchy chips, we take pride in serving our community and our country.
Locally grown and hand-picked, our chips provide the perfect choice for your game day snack.
Whether hitting a home run or cheering on the sidelines, our products ensure a healthy snack nearly everyone will enjoy.
You're always safe at home with Scott Farms.
Have a chance to give back to the community. It's a special day.
I just had the opportunity to help a mother and her 3 children move into a home.
So Mobile Mini is actually more than just the leader in secure storage and office rentals. We are a community player.
Giving back is one of Mobile Mini's core values. It's something that's ingrained in us.
I take pride in knowing that my efforts in the community is helping to make someone's life better.
Wilson is leading, showing that you can build a vibrant place in a small town.
One thing Wilson's really focused on is becoming a center of innovation.
We are creating an innovation zone in our downtown, which will be the epicenter for our community of inclusive innovation.
And when you hear people all over the world to come to Wilson and talk about how did you guys do this? What did you do?
People in Wilson are really excited about what's happening here.
Well, what's at stake for Wilson is its economic future.
Wilson has the courage and the vision to control its own.
As we get set to start the top of the 8th inning, a new pitcher on for the Tobs is going to be Danny Cody, who wears jersey number 23. So this will be the second time that Noah Lyles will start off an inning facing a new pitcher, as he faced Eddie Taveras back to start the 6th and picked up a single against him. Lyles is 3 for 3 in the game tonight with 3 singles. He has twice been left at second base. Count starts off 1-0. Danny Cody out of Baldwin Wallace, the 5th pitcher of the night. Tobs now leading 7-1 thanks to 2 runs in the bottom of the 7th inning. The 1-0 pitch is inside, and the count 2-0. For Danny Cody on the season, the strikeout to walk numbers, 26 strikeouts, 6 walks. Has given up 20 hits in 17 and 2/3 innings, 10 runs, 9 of those earned. He has a 3-0 record as a relief pitcher. 2-0 is inside, and so the count now 3-0. Here to the batter, Noah Lyles leading off the top of the 8th. It'll be Lyles, Varga, and Hoyle, the 7, 8, 9 batters. Here's the 3-0, and that's going to miss from all 4. And so heading down to first will be Noah Lyles. Wilmington has had just one batter in the lineup that has not reached base at least once tonight. That's Trent Alley, the number 6 batter. So Lyles has been on base all 4 times tonight. First time he's walked. And that'll bring up the catcher, Michael Varga. He walked back in the 2nd inning. Since then has struck out and flied out to right. So see what Danny Cody does here now in the righty-righty matchup. Here's the pitch, and that one will be in there for a called strike. So after missing on 4 consecutive pitches to the left-hander Lyles, delivers a strike here to Varga. Well, the 0-1, and that one swung out and missed, the high fastball. No contact made by Varga. So the count now 0-2 here to the batter, Michael Varga. Cody delivers. The pitch is going to miss low, and the count will be 1-2. Nobody out here at the top of the 8th inning. Sharks have been able to get just 1 run. That came in the top of the 5th inning, a sacrifice fly from Ward Coleman. Here's the 1-2. Now runners going. That's a ball. Throw by Shamoy Christopher, and Danny Cody had to get out of the way of that one. As he didn't think that Shamoy Christopher was going to throw down to second, but that'll be another stolen base for Noah Lyles, the 2nd of the game. Count now 2-2 here to Varga. Will Hoyle in the on-deck circle. Here's the 2-2 offering, and that one is a called strike 3. As that will send Varga back to the dugout. Another Edward Jones, Chris Collins strikeout. So that'll bring up the second baseman, Will Hoyle, out of Duke.
Now batting, wearing number 1 from Duke, Will Hoyle.
Hoyle was popped up to second, popped up to the catcher in foul territory and walked. It was a forced out at second. Starts to offer here at the pitch, but holds off on it, so it'll miss. Count starts off 1-0. Hoyle, the number 9 batter, with Carricker in the on-deck circle. 1 run, 6 hits, 2 errors for Wilmington in this one. And this one will be in there for a strikeout in the outer half. Good pitch from Danny Cody. So we saw the starter Dylan Ward go 3 innings. Ryan Troutman went 2, and then Tavares and Ergel both went an inning. The 1-1 is going to be high above the letters. As Dylan Ward was able to work 3 scoreless innings despite allowing 4 base runners through the first 2 innings. 2-1 pitch now from Danny Cody to the batter Hoyle is high, and the count now 3-1. So Danny Cody showing here that does not like facing the left-handed batters compared to the right-handed batters. Through 4 consecutive pitches outside of the strike zone to Lyles, and now down 3-1 here to Hoyle. The offering is swung on, and that one may be in play for McGowan. He'll give it a look, but that'll be out. So the count will be full now, 3-2. 1 away here in the top of the 8th inning, getting late here at historic Fleming Stadium. Tobs trying to get back into the win column, pick up their 8th win of the second half. Chance to pick up potentially the game on everybody in the North Division, with Edenton, Peninsula, and Martinsville all off tonight. The 3-2 pitch is going to miss, ball 4. So Danny Cody has walked both left-handed batters he's faced in this inning. And now back to the top of the order. That'll bring up Aiden Carricker. Carricker has been on base once tonight, walked and scored in the 5th inning. Has also popped up to third, flied out to center, and struck out swinging. A win here for the Tobs tonight would move them to 8-2. Would give them a 2-game lead over Peninsula, a 3.5-game lead over Martinsville, and a 4.5-game lead over Edenton in the second half standings. Pitch here will miss for a ball. Lyles at second, Hoyle at first. Both have walked, but Lyles still second. Earlier in the inning, the pitch here is swung on, foul out of play, first base side. Doug Angeli in the on-deck circle. Wilmington with 6 hits. Wilson with 7. Last hit for the Sharks coming on a leadoff double in the 7th inning. But Tripper Ergel was able to work around it. A pair of strikeouts and a pop-up. And the 1-1 is going to be off of the batter, Carricker, so he'll head down to first. Fastball that misses in. So that'll load him up with 1 away here in the top of the 8th. As that'll bring out the pitching coach, Jim Leggett, to have a chat here with Danny Cody. As the second Wilmington batter that has been hit tonight. First, though, since Dylan Ward hit Streeter back in the 1st inning. So Lyles will move down to third. Hoyle up to second. And the batter will be the shortstop, Doug Angeli, who walked in the 5th inning, grounded into a fielder's choice in the 6th, has also flied out to right, and grounded out to third. As the mound visit will come to an end. So for Doug Angeli this season, he has 4 RBIs. He has 15 hits. Came into the game batting .211. Take a look at his game log. His last RBI was actually a 2 RBI game for him coming against Edenton at home back on July 6th. First pitch here is going to be taken for a called strike. As Angeli in that game went 1 for 3 with a double, 2 RBIs, and a run scored. This one misses up and in. Count evens up with a ball and a strike. He actually had 3 of his 4 RBIs in back-to-back days. An RBI in a 4-3 win against Fayetteville on July 5th. Went 1 for 4. And he drives this one. A hot shot to McCord, and that one skips up. 2 runs are going to score. And now a runner going to third as McGowan had moved away. Wasn't covering the bag. And so it is now a 7-3 game as Doug Angeli brings in a pair of runners. As Lyles will score and Hoyle will score. So they're going to give it a hit. 7th of the ball game for Wilmington. First for Doug Angeli. And now a throw down. Do they have the runner off between first and second? They do. The runner is going to come home. And now the runner is caught up. Can Chamoy Christopher get the throw down? It's going to be in time. So they get the runner at third and Aiden Carricker, and that'll be the second out of the inning. Angeli does go down to second, but the Tobs get the lead runner. So a nice job there. So it's Carricker who was caught off. Nice job by the Tobs there to get what they needed, and a strike delivery here. A breaking ball drops in from Danny Cody. So he starts off the at-bat. 0-1 here to Mason Streeter. Actually 0-2, excuse me. So Streeter has 2 hits in the game tonight. And this one swung on a miss, strike 3. So a nice job there by Danny Cody, despite giving up 2 runs. Tobs get the runner at third, and then the strikeout. So it's 7-3 in favor of the Tobs as we go to the bottom of the 7th inning. Excuse me, the bottom of the 8th inning here at historic Fleming Stadium. As for the Tobs, it'll be their 7, 8, and 9 batters as Drew Brooks will lead things off. It'll be Brooks, Christopher, and Duffy. We'll see who the Sharks bring out, as there was a pitcher warming up in the bullpen. I don't believe it's going to be Aaron Chick. Looks like it's going to be number 14. A right-hander. So the new pitcher will be Seth Chestnut, a rising sophomore out of Furman. 6'1", 170 pounds. As he will take over for Aaron Chick, so he'll be the 3rd pitcher of the night for the Wilmington Sharks. Get you the numbers on the season here for Seth Chestnut. So the numbers on the season for Seth Chestnut, this will be his 7th appearance. All of them have been in relief. So the 7th relief appearance of the season for Chestnut. 7 2/3 innings pitched. He's given up 12 hits, 10 runs, 9 of those earned. 11 strikeouts to 6 walks, a 10.57 ERA. 12.91 strikeout per 9 ratio. And so a swing and a miss here from Drew Brooks.
Leading off for the Tobs, wearing number 5 from Missouri Baptist, Drew Brooks.
So the count will be 0-1. Brooks out of the night has struck out, walked, and flied out to left. As this one misses inside. Almost got by Varga, but he gloved it. It'll be Christopher and then Duffy to follow Drew Brooks. Righty-lefty matchup. And this one is swung on and missed. So the count now 1-2. So Chestnut, 3rd pitcher of the night for the Sharks. Here's the pitch, and that one is swung on and missed. Second time tonight that Drew Brooks has went down on strikes, and there's one away.
Now betting, wearing number 11 from Tennessee Wesleyan, Chamoy Christopher.
So bring up Chamoy Christopher, the catcher out of Tennessee Wesleyan. He has a hit tonight, but has also popped up and grounded out. And this one is going to be a called strike here in the other half. So we started Chamoy Christopher start the night from the right-hand side of the plate, went 1 for 2, and then switched over to the left-hand side in the 6th inning. This one misses up in the zone. Count now 1-1. There's just one final score from earlier across the Coastal Plain League, as Fayetteville picked up a 4-3 win on the road against Holly Springs. 1-1 pitch here is going to be missed. That was up in the zone. Christopher trying to get a piece of it. So they count 1-2. Here's the 1-2, and that one's inside. It got off the home plate umpire, went off his foot. So the count even at 2-2. So with that win for Fayetteville, they are now 4-6 in the second half. The loss for Holly Springs drops them to 4-6. They came in just a game back of Wilmington for first place in the East. But that could still be at 1. Now this one driven to right. That one going to be off of the top of the wall. Might have got down just before, but nonetheless a hit for Shamoy Christopher. He gave that one a ride out to right field. That was a laser. So Shamoy Christopher will take it. A one-out hit to right field. So now he's got a hit from both sides of the plate. And that'll bring up Jack Duffy. He had a single and a stolen base and scored back in the 7th. So Duffy 1 for 3 tonight from the left-hand side of the plate. Is also flied out to center and popped up to third in foul territory. Chestnut will deliver, and this one is up and in. Tried to will that one into the strike zone on the inner half of the plate. So nice job of Shamoy Christopher being able to drive that baseball out to right field. So they count 1-0, and this one's in the dirt, but a nice job there by Varga to glove it. So the count 2-0 here to Jack Duffy, leadoff hitter Matt McCourt in the on-deck circle. Been on base 3 times tonight. Chestnut will look over the shoulder, the pitch. That one swung on. That one hit to right, but that one is going to be caught by the right fielder, and quickly getting it back in will be Carricker, and Duffy just had missed that one. So that will bring up Matt McCourt. So there's now 2 away. So McCourt has been hit by a pitch, walked and singled. Also flying out to left. Shamoy Christopher leading off first after his 1-out single. Pitch here will be a called strike. Nice job there by Varga to catch that one cleanly. Here's the 0-1. That one is fouled at the plate. So behind the count, Matt McCourt with 2 away here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Long looking here for Seth Chestnut. Here's the offering. Gonna miss off the outer half, and that one was close. Mount Aloysius College in Crescent, PA. Matt McCourt making the trip down here to join the Tobs for their second half. The 1-2 here is chopped to third. Almost able to third baseman. Can he hold it, make the play? He does. Nice job there by Mason Streeter. As he was able to make up for the little bit of the bobble there, and he was able to get McCourt going down the first base line. And so we will head to the top of the 9th inning, as the Tobs look to try to close out and pick up the 7-3 win, hopefully. As it looks like it'll be Luis Acosta to try to close things out despite it not being a safe situation. He's going to get a chance to work here. And he will face the 4, 5, and 6 batters. Those will be Ward Coleman, Ben Laspoluto, and Trent Alley. Barring any pinch hitters, as it looks like Jacob Sharon will
Now pitching for the Tobs, wearing number 31 from Texas, Rio Grande Valley, Luis Acosta.
So Chamoy Christopher will make his way out, and actually Luis Acosta will be able to make all of his warm-up tosses here too as catcher. For Luis Acosta, a junior out of Texas Rio Grande Valley from Brownsville, Texas. On the season for Acosta, a 1.45 ERA, a 3-2 record as a reliever. This will be his 16th appearance. Does lead the Tobs with 4 saves, has worked 18 2/3 innings, has given up 10 hits, 9 runs, 3 of those earned. Has struck out 22 batters to 3 walks. Then he will face the 4, 5, and 6 batters. He'll be the 6th pitcher of the night. Costa, who wears jersey number 31. He will face Ward Coleman to get things going. Coleman responsible for the first run of the game tonight for the Sharks. That was the sac fly back in the 5th inning. He has also singled, flied out to right, and popped up to short. So it'll be a lefty-righty matchup. Excuse me, righty-righty matchup with Acosta on the mound. Taking his way in here, Ward Coleman, as he is ready to go. Chamoy Christopher will go through the signs. The first pitch is going to miss for a ball. Acosta was looking for that one right off the bat. Started heading the count. Now this one swung at, giving a ride on the left field line, but that one going to be foul, but a nice job there by Coleman. He turned down that pitch. On the inner half of the plate. There from Luis Acosta. So the count even up here, but Acosta definitely going to try to limit the contact that we saw there from that swing of Ward Coleman. And now this one going to miss up in the zone. Ben Laspoluto in the on-deck circle. The center fielder for the Wilmington Sharks. Here's the 2-1. That one's going to be in there for a called strike. Coleman wasn't happy about it, but I don't know where that one could have missed, that it would have been called strike. Here's the 2-2, and that one gets by Chamoy Christopher. He couldn't glove it. So nobody out here as we play in the top of the 9th inning. Tobs lead 7-3 against the Wilmington Sharks. Here's the pitch, and that one is swung on and missed, and the tag applied by Chamoy Christopher. A strikeout by Acosta. Another Edward Jones, Chris Collins strikeout to get the 9th inning underway for the Wilmington Sharks. They were trying to get a little bit of a winning streak going as they picked up a 5-2 win last night on the road at Fayetteville. Before that, it dropped a 8-2 decision on the road at Morehead City. For the Sharks, they actually be on the road for the next 2 games as they are in the midst of a 6-game road trip. I don't see that all that often in the Coastal Plain League. Usually at most a 3-game road trip, maybe a 4-game road trip. Here's the 0-2. That one swung on and missed, strike 3. Good morning, good afternoon, good night from Luis Acosta, and there's 2 away here in the top of the 9th inning.
Now batting, wearing number 26 from Furman, Trent Alley.
And the pitch here going to get by Chamoy Christopher.
That last strikeout was number 10, game of bowling at Westview Lane.
So the count 1-0 here. And this one was up and away. So that was the 10th strikeout tonight for Tobs pitching. There's Costa trying to work a clean top of the 9th inning here. Here's the 2-0, and that one swung on, giving a ride on the right field line, but that will be out of play. Trent Alley trying to see if he'd become the last Wilmington Sharks player to get on base tonight. He's the only batter that has not reached base at least one time. Struck out twice, grounded out to third, flied out to right. Here's the 2-1, and that one swung on and missed, strike 2. Acosta going to try to see if he can strike out the side. Trent Alley here will take a little bit extra time. Now he'll make his way back here in the right-handed batter's box. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here, top of the 9th inning. Acosta sets, delivers, and that one is swung on a broken bat to first. Running over to touch the bag is Dean. Tobs win. 7-3 the final as the Tobs get back into the win column. And they halt their losing streak at 2. As the Tobs will move to 8-2 here in the second half. They'll keep their lead in the CPL North Division. For Wilmington, they will fall to 5-5. Overall in the season, the Tobs now 18-16. And for Wilmington, they fall to 12-23 on the season. As we'll get you looking at the pitching decisions. Fairly easy here tonight as the winning pitcher is Ryan Troutman. So he picks up his first win of the season. The losing pitcher will be the starter tonight and Landon Wright as he falls to 1-1 and then no save here tonight. So the Tobs are on the road tomorrow night as there'll be a 7 p.m. first pitch at Peninsula. As we'll have the call of that game for you, have the live audio broadcast. Again, first pitch set for 7 p.m. Then the Tobs will host Peninsula here at historic Fleming Stadium on Tuesday night. It'll be Tobs All You Can Eat Tuesday, courtesy of Bayou. And then on Thursday, July 19th, the Tobs will be home again against Edenton at 7 o'clock after a day off, as it'll be Throwback Thursday and Military and Local Heroes Appreciation Night here at the ballpark. And then on Saturday, July 21st, the Peninsula Pilots are back for a 7 p.m. first pitch on Whirligig night. So the Tobs pick up a 7-3 win here tonight. 7 runs, 8 hits, no errors. The final line score for the Tobs. 3 runs, 7 hits, 2 errors. The final line score for the Wilmington Sharks. So the Tobs improved to 8-2 in the second half, 18-16 overall on the season. Also in this game, we see Ben Fazo extending his hit streak to 12 games thanks to a first-inning grand slam that was plenty enough to power the Tobs here in their win tonight. So that'll do it for us, for Doug Page and everybody along with the Wilson Tobs. We thank you for tuning in all night long as you've been watching Wilson Tobs Baseball here on CPLBaseball.tv.
From our family to yours, we promise the best quality in our Scott Farm sweet potato products.
Whether served as healthy wedges or crunchy chips, we take pride in serving our community and our country.
Locally grown and hand-picked, our chips provide the perfect choice for your game day snack.
Whether hitting a home run or cheering on the sidelines, our products ensure a healthy snack nearly everyone will enjoy.
You're always safe at home with Scott Farms.